Oh, it's a very long transition. Hi, folks. It's a cool transition, but it was a very long transition. Oh my god, captions, are you not behaving right now? I'm going to fight you. Please, I beg. Captions, please. I'm just gonna...
Captions for free.
I like that the last thing we have on captions is just nope. Like,
yeah,
I'm
it's literally just
no.
All right, captions, do you want to work now?
No.
Would you like to work now? It literally just stopped on me for no reason. It's like half working. Thanks, Pixel Chat. I love you. You're great.
Oh, there we go.
I'm being just a little sarcastic. Anyways. I'm just going to do a quick audio check and make sure that we are perceptible. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. Perception is achieved. We have... Why does my audio sound so wonky? Anyway. Anywho. Oh, that's why. My thing was turned up to like way
I just clicked out another scene. Hold on. Let me fix this.
Transition.
All right. Anyways, welcome, folks, to Records of the Realms. Oh, I also have my volume turned up way too high. Welcome to Records of the Realms, where we do all kinds of TTRPG shenanigans here. Typically on Sunday evenings, we have a D&D campaign here, but today I'm in the GM seat, and I have all these lovely folks here with me to engage in some nostalgia and glitter heart shenanigans. We're going to do a quick round of intros, and then we'll get into the game, so folks could just give name, pronouns, and handle, and we'll do like a final introduction at the end to share any projects that we're excited about. We will go around. So first off, hi, I'm Mel. Pronouns, she, her. I go by Meloette on most of the socials. I'm going to pass it over to Taylor.
Hey, I'm Taylor. Spiky Taylor. She, her pronoun. What else I was supposed to say again?
No, that was about it.
Crazy.
That's about it.
All right.
Yeah, you nailed it. Good job. God, again, I'm looking at player names and not people names, and so it's really throwing me off. Maz, please introduce your beautiful self.
I was hoping it was not me because I'm just about like holding a sneeze, but okay. Hi, I'm Maz. You're good. You're good. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me everywhere. It's Mozzarella. I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Meadow.
Howdy, darlings. I'm Meadow. She, they pronouns. You can find me pretty much anywhere that matters at Howdy Love Darlin. No G at the end, because I'm Southern as hell.
All right, Sean.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean. Pronouns are he, him, and you can find me across the internet at Help Action Needed.
And Sachi.
Hi, my name's Sachi. You can find me across the internet to the username for Sachiko. My pronouns are she, her.
That was great. Okay. We're gonna dive right into this sucker. So I'm first gonna give no, you know what? We're just gonna dive right in. All right. We open on a bird's eye view of a bustling school campus. The camera cuts quickly to a banner being raised reading, "Welcome to Orientation Weekend," as a voice rings out over the intercom. Welcome, students, to Kadic University, and an extra special welcome to our alumni of Kadic Academy. We're very excited to have you here as part of our new chapter in Kadic's growth. Remember to grab your schedules for all the orientation activities we have schedules, starting with tonight's orientation mixer. For now, get settled, and we'll see you tonight. Far too peppy, maybe just a little bit uncomfortable. As this announcement rings out, I would love to turn it over to those of you moving in today. Whether you've just started loading in, or you're adding some final personalizations to your dorms, or maybe you're elsewhere on campus, give us a little description of your character, what they look like. Tell us their major here at Kadic University, or their intended major. you can even decide if y'all have maybe accidentally ended up as roommates. Y'all haven't seen each other in many, many years. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go. I'll go. So my character, Minato, is probably not happy to be here. Does not understand or appreciate the pep in everyone's step this morning. And is definitely wandering around campus, definitely looking for the orientation setup stuff. But not doing a good job at it. She's just like aimlessly wandering, hoping she'll come across it. Without a care in the world.
That's so fair. That's so
Yeah,
valid.
she's in sweats.
I think, ironically enough, instead of running into someone with orientation information, you run into a random student who's already decided that they're going to start a club on campus, and they have, like, made just horrible flyers. Does somebody want to give me the, like, subject of this club? Like, what is the club that they want to sign people up for?
It's the unofficial Service Dog Appreciation Club, where they don't train service dogs, they just appreciate the people that do train them.
Okay, yeah.
They're just really big fan of dogs and service dogs. Do they have one? No.
No. You know what it is? They're allergic, so they just appreciate from afar. But yeah, you just have this individual hand you a flyer for Service Dog Appreciation Club. And there's a couple of bullets listed on the flyer, like, we'll look at pictures of dogs. Submissions welcomed. If you would like to show off your service dog, please contact us. And there's an email already, a Gmail account already set up for service dog, Kadic University, or Kadic U Service Dog Appreciation at gmail.com. And you just get handed that random flyer, like, oh, please consider signing up. And then they just kind of run off and they're chasing down other students trying to get them to sign up.
It's a waste of paper. Can't believe they did this. Where am I?
You are in a courtyard, is what it looks like to you. You see a bunch of students bustling about. Some are going in and out of buildings with, like, smaller bits of furniture, like, you know, those things that you bring to college dorms, like a lot of those plastic bins that are like
parked in the car.
like, yeah,
Stuff. It's over that.
yeah. It's
I
just
need help.
chaos. It's just absolute
beanbags. I can't carry myself.
I am going to, you know what I'm gonna do? Jade, Simone, Mitchie, and Drew, I want each of you to just hold up a number for me 1 through 4. And try to make them unique. So, okay, we got 4, we got 3. Okay, so Simone, you got 1. Okay, who was holding up number 2? Okay, Jade.
That's my bestie right there.
Jade, you spot Minato just floundering about in the middle of, like, the campus square, just...
It's a weird flyer.
Having a really difficult time. Can you give us a description of Jade and maybe what her reaction is to seeing Minato in the middle of the courtyard?
Yeah. So Jade is on her skateboard, skating in Bluetooth headphones, in baggy graphic t-shirt, in jeans, beanie on, blowing a bubble as she just weaving through the traffic, going like, oh, excuse me, sorry, that cool person over here. And as she's just going over, and then she sees Minato and being like, hey, you good? Well, she's like louding a little bit louder because she has the headphones blasting.
Shit. Oh my god. Hi. Hey, friend.
Hey.
How are you alive? I mean awake. You know what I mean. Same thing.
Like, she's like, what? Oh, wait. And then takes.
Oh. Hey. Oh, the headphones are off. Sorry.
Sorry.
So, are we roommates, or did I mess up again and forget to fill out the form, and I'm just gonna be surprised by who I'm with?
Well, we have roommates.
So that answers that. Well, you know, hopefully we're both roomed with someone super cool, super fun, super great. Do you know where we find that out though? Because all I have is this, and I'm gonna hold up the service dog appreciation flyer. This is ridiculous. This doesn't help me.
They have an Instagram for this.
I will not be following. I can appreciate on my own
threads. Like
I can appreciate on my own time. I don't need a club for that.
Yeah.
I have eyeballs.
Yeah. Probably like Jay would pull up like her phone and just like, I think there's like a table that just says like dormitories, and we're probably just gonna go there.
But where? And I'm gonna like look around aimlessly, and instead of like you know what, like someone would try to like actively scan, she's doing a very shit job. She's not trying actually.
You know, like he's like, do you want to hop on my back? You want to get on the skateboard?
Last time I did that, I scraped my knee, so promise not to let me fall.
I got you. Don't worry, just hold on tight.
Contact. Okay.
Okay.
You're lucky we're friends.
As your wonderful friend Jade comes to your rescue to
Help!
find the doors. Because you're just in useless potato mode right now, and you're so valid for that. We're gonna cut to... Let's go with Drew. Drew, where are you at on campus? Are you in the dorms, or are you like an over-preparer and you already got settled? What's the deal with Drew?
Drew is fully not over-prepared, but I do think he already got settled because he is on the school swim team, and you know how like colleges make you show up early to like be an athlete?
We're definitely training like all summer, like all last month or whatever, so you've
so like I think he did an early move, and he still doesn't know if someone's going to move into the room with him. Like he's hoping nobody does, because he kind of has had it for a month and has set it up as like his room if someone moves in. He's not going to be mad, but he's not going to be happy.
Did you like already start to set up on the second half of the room, or did you like keep to yourself kind of?
It was like you know that thing when like you set up your own stuff and then there's vacant space. It's like you come home from work, you put your bag down. You come home from like shopping, you put your bag down, and eventually you just have cleaned the other half.
Yeah.
He hasn't cleaned the other half.
Okay.
So,
I do just want to cause problems for you here, so I do think some guy shows up in the door and he just kind of like knocks and he like checks the room number and he looks at the slip in his hand and he goes, hey man, are you Drew?
Yeah. Who are you? Oh,
cool.
Are you gonna live here?
Yeah, according to this thing. And he just like holds up the sheet of paper.
Give me 5 seconds and I will so help you move in.
Yeah.
I just need close the door for a second, and then we'll like throw everything onto his side, and then reopen. Like, I was totally not using your bed as a table. We're gonna be best friends.
He's like, nah, man, it's cool. Like, you're good. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm Drake, by the way. Nice,
Drew,
nice to meet you.
You found that on the slip. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be like that situation. Okay.
Do you think they did it by name?
I certainly hope not, because otherwise this is really gonna suck with trying to remember our neighbors' names.
Yeah.
Like,
probably gonna be like Daryl and Darian, and like, I'm not here for that. I mean, I'm here for them because they're probably gonna be chill as fuck. But like, oh, is this an 18+ stream?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's 18+. You could swear here.
But like, I'm not good at like. I mean, I'm great at people. I'm not good at names. I'll probably give half of you nicknames because it's what I remember. But we're gonna work on that together. Let me help you with your bets, and we'll like help bring Drake in.
Sure, thanks. Yeah, and like Drake is kind of like, he's like a little preppy. He's like a little bit like clean cut, but he doesn't talk like it. Like he talks very lazy, you know. Like he's very casual with his speech. You get the sense that he is like a nepo baby pothead. He's just he's very chill. It's very clear that like his mom schedules all of his appointments.
He's
for
me
him.
for real.
If we're inserting above the things already, my college definitely did it by name because we had Sean, John, and John living together.
Oh, see, mine did it by last name. So like. Yeah, they didn't do it by first name. They didn't do
Mine did it like completely randomly, and I was paired with a drug dealer my freshman year. I love college.
Yeah. Shouts to my freshman year roommate, in which I mean, I hate you. sorry.
I lived with her for 2 months before I reported her. Yes, I was a narc. She was the worst.
Yeah, I should have reported mine way sooner. Anyway,
The biggest reason I did is she's a white woman who said the N-word, and I went, I'm out.
Woo!
I'm out. I'm reporting you. I'm out.
Sashi airing the grievances at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, mine was the one who said I was one of the better Indians because I didn't smell like the ones on the bus. And I was like, I need to leave this room.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, freshman roommate, I don't want to ever see you again.
Oh.
I got stories to share after stream that are definitely not appropriate for stream. Damn. Wow.
We'll fight them.
Well, we all have roommate trauma, college roommate trauma.
This is perfect.
Glad Drake seems cool.
Yeah, no, Drake is real chill. He just wants to play his bass guitar and vibe. Like, that's it, you know? Like, he's like an economics major and he doesn't give a fuck. Like, you know? Anyway, we're gonna cut Simone. I'm sorry, I'm just cracking up right now. Simone, where are you at on campus? What's going on? What's going on, girl?
They are in a big, like, Udi, fully, like, comfort setup. Like, they're if they have a corner in the, like, there's, like, you know, like heating vents and like a big window. She's sitting on it, and like she actually has like blue hair like coming down in 2 pigtails. But I didn't want to put the wig on today because it's also now hot with this. Yep, and like a beanie. And she's listening to some music. It was just she has like her PS Vita that's like jailbroken, and like she's messing with it on the side while she's drawing a couple cards, and she's just like, okay, 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Chariot, great. And she just like, what does this mean? It's all means a move. It doesn't mean a good move. And she's just like, it better be a good move. And she's watching like people move in because she doesn't want to pick up the boxes. So she's kind of like put everything right at the door and just waiting till like it's quiet down. Like she just wants that the audio stims to like go away for a bit. So she's like messing with her cards and shuffling them to kind of give that like calm. So she's just like eyeing from behind them, like as if she's just in like a little corner.
Right. And sorry, just clarify for me. She's in her room right now, or she's just like chilling in like a common area?
Common area. That's the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're chilling in one of these like, yeah, they have these like little lounges at like the ends of halls. Like on I'm gonna say on both ends of the hallway. Like the school really upgraded to try to be appealing to incoming students and especially returning students, right? And you are just trying to just find some calm in the chaos of moving. And walking past you, you spot a familiar face. This person used to annoy you pretty regularly back when you were like middle school, high school students. Tell me what Sandra looks like.
She's a Sandra.
White.
They like let's see, they're I'm gonna say they're like a little shorter than Simone. Has like pink purple hair, like split down the like middle, and they're let's see, I'm trying to think. You know what? They're in like ready, like all school gear. They went to the store. They got the school name.
Oh, they got all of the school merch.
Yeah, they got the school merch. They have the keychains. They have the books. They're just ready.
They got like the embroidered like pullover sweater. Okay. Okay, yeah, cool. And Sandra, she like sees you, kind of squints at you and goes, "Oh my god, I know you. Simone, right?"
Oh, hi.
Hi, it's been a while. How are you?
Oh, you're going here. I mean, hi.
Of course I'm going here. I think everybody's going here that used to go to Kadic Academy, or at least it seems like it. I mean, you're here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm here. Hi. How have you been?
I'm really good. I'm actually going to be starting a newspaper club here on campus. So if you're ever interested, and she hands you like what is clearly a handwritten interest flyer that was then scanned and Xeroxed like 47 times. And it just says like newspaper club, head editor. What is Sandra's last name? I don't have a last name for Sandra. Sandra Miles. Her last name is Miles. Don't question it. Head editor-in-chief Sandra Miles. There's some information about like an interest meeting happening in like a week from now, and then there's like a little slogan at the bottom, and it's find the truth, share the truth at all costs. Like, it's very extreme. Like,
I feel like Sandra was also at the newspaper club at the Academy too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that feels like it.
Yeah,
and they're
she also has her own personal blog.
Yeah, this feels like it. Yeah.
She was never allowed
and it has
to
like
be
it's
part of the newspaper club. Yeah.
But on the flyer, there's like a little like very small print that she has like her actual blog URL.
Yeah. It's beneath the like slogan on the bottom in just very fine print.
Simone takes it and just immediately starts folding it and like, thanks. Yeah.
Of course, you're welcome. Like I'm really passionate about student inclusion on campus and like student engagement. So I really hope you'll join, or I hope you'll at least spread the word, because you know it's really important to like be active in our community, right? And like yeah. What are you doing?
I was relaxing. I think my roommate's moving in. Just which room are you in?
Oh, I'm in room like 475. I'm like up a couple floors. I'm just like going around spreading out these flyers to share, and I'm putting them on like the bulletin boards and stuff. I'm already moved in. I'm actually got special permission to move in early last night, so I got like a really good lay of the land on campus and like some of the changes that they've made. And she just starts going
yeah,
she won't stop talking.
Yeah, Simone's just pulling out her phone, just like and she's like clicking on the thing like roommate information, just like really fast. Load. Like, hey, load.
Yeah. Eventually the roommate information does load. Thankfully, you are not. You are not in room, what did I say, 475? You are in room 476.
Okay. Sandra, one sec, hold on. I'm just drawing cards here and just, messing with my, with my stuff before I go and move in. But I will definitely share this. When I see people. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, yeah, thank you so much. And actually, I see like a couple, I'm seeing some new faces over there, so I'm gonna go give them a couple flyers, but I'll see you around, okay? It was really good to see you, Simone.
Good to see you too.
She finally leaves after what feels like an eternity of conversing with this.
Simone's like overstimulated with the audio, and just for a second, just like holds the headphones really close and just like, and then thinks to themselves, everyone from the Academy could be going here. And that scares her for a second, because this felt like a new chapter, a new thing. And she's like looking out the window for a moment, seeing all the faces and not placing them, but thinking like one of them could be someone familiar again. And that scares her and it like excites her at the same time. So she just draws a couple more cards to like guess like what's going to happen. And she like does like a draw 3, and she's like, no, that's not enough. I need to draw 5 because I need to know what's happening. This is you need to tell me who am I about to see right now, because if it's Sandra, oh no. Okay. If that's where you're starting with, knowing like from her past, so she gets up, puts everything together, saves her game on her Vita, puts it into like her big blanket hoodie like pocket, and goes to her room to kind of just start pushing everything in. She's like now motivated to be like, okay, we need to establish something first before somebody moves in.
Yeah, and I will say, like, the situation in the Kadic University dorms it is co-ed to an extent. They usually try to, obviously accommodations submitted for, like if, say a trans student decides to notify the school, like, hey, I'm trans, I would prefer to be paired with this type of roommate. Like, they do make accommodations like that, but generally it's, there is like gender split between rooms, but not between floors. I know some universities do that. As you kind of exit that very overwhelming interaction with Sandra, we're going to turn over to Mitchie, who I believe is our last person getting settled in. Mitchie, are you an over-preparer, or are you just getting started and getting settled?
I think I used to be more loosey-goosey, and since some not-so-chill stuff happened in the past, I'm a lot more on it now. Simone, would you like to be my roommate?
Oh, yeah, they would have for sure been like, Mitchie, please, like first day of classes are starting, get this form in, please, pretty please. Like,
okay. Then I think when Sandra like leaves, you see Mitchie in the corner, like twiddling her fingers, trying to wait till that conversation is over. You see like Mitchie in this huge like knitted baby blue sweater and like little skirt and super high like knee-high boots, and as soon as Sandra passes out of the way, she'll come up and walk up to you, Simone, and basically start talking in riddles like Mitchie always does, and is like, goodbye to Sandra D. Miles and miles to go before she sleeps. Do you need box help? I can help with the boxes.
okay, do you have boxes too?
Oh, no. Boxes empty. Only circles.
Love it. I love circles. Great. Yes, get this big one. We can get this in together. And that way we can unpack it and kind of close the door too. So that way
Mitchie's gonna grab 2 of the heaviest boxes, one in each arm, and just start walking.
Mitchie. Okay, and then kind of like you see Simone in the back, like just giving the softest hand, because like, this is probably something you do all the time, I'm guessing. And they're just like, okay, I said I could help, but they're like just in the back trying to cheer.
I dreamed this. I had 2 boxes for arms. And she's gonna just walk towards their room.
Speaking of dreams, Mitchie,
oh boy.
The night before you came to campus,
Oh no.
you had you always have interesting dreams, but this is another interesting dream that's kind of just like been poking at the back of your mind, right? And it was short, but it felt long. It felt longer than it actually was. And you know how time can be so nebulous in sleep. And it's a desert landscape that feels a little familiar and yet so far away. And as the wind blows and kicks up dirt, you see a figure flicker in and out of view, almost like on a computer. And you hear a voice going, Charlie? Drew? Simone? Jade? Mitchie? Minato? Anyone? And then you woke up.
I Sick. Mitchie talks in riddles when she is stressed, and when she's calm, she's pretty lucid. But the stress of moving back in and the stress of that dream in particular, she'll set down the big boxes in, like Simone and I in mine's dorm, and turn and go like this. Is there sand in my teeth? No. Oh.
No. Why?
Oh, I just thought I heard the screams. No, nothing.
No. Go back. And Simone pulls out a little notebook that has like Mitchie files on it and just like goes to a page. What are you talking about?
I had a thought, and it was while I was asleep. So maybe a dream, but it was dirty and glitchy. And someone screamed for Mitchie. And I think more bad stuff is gonna happen again, so I'm really glad we're roommates.
Okay, it's that type of dream. Got it. I was worried for a second. Let's see. But they like kind of I feel like being friends for a while, they probably like kind of give you like a little closeness, like but not too much. They're not giving you like a hug or something without your permission. They're just giving you that like I hear you, kind of like I'm in a full attention mode. They're like writing it down. They look up. It's like, are you scared? What are you feeling?
Fear feels far right now. I think just lonely and worried.
Oh, okay. Lonely and worried.
Could you put your cards on the table?
Let's see. And they, I drew up different cards. I drew up very happy cards, which is cute. But, like, they draw up cards that kind of, they look up to Mitchie and say, missing connection? What's that mean? New person. No. Someone we understand? No, I don't know. That seems weird.
As you're talking about a missing connection, a new person, or someone that you already know, you hear a door shut behind you. You guys left the door open to your dorm room, and you see coming out of the door across the hall from you is a very familiar redhead with a smattering of freckles across her face. Her hair is like it's like a loose wave, and it's been cut into sort of like that wolf cut shag type of deal, and it's been braided into 2 braids today during move-in. She's a little sweaty, but you see Charlie, your OG girl in the chair when you guys were Lyoko warriors.
Glitch!
I like look from Mitchie. What? Glitch? Oh shit!
Hi. I guess this means we're neighbors.
Are you real?
Yes, Mitchie, I'm real. Thanks for checking.
I immediately step in front of Simone, like protectively, and go, we didn't do it.
Whatever, Mitchie. And she's just gonna start walking down the hallway. This is awkward for her.
As soon as she's out of sight, like all protective stance just like falls out, and Mitchie is gonna like take a couple steps back and like close herself in her closet.
Simone has this face of like, and they kind of like help Mitchie in and sit outside the closet and kind of like, we're actually Charlie?
She's so mad. She's so mad at me. I can tell. I can tell Charlie is mad at me. It is my fault. Do not open the door. Do not open.
Okay, no,
open
I'm
the
here.
door.
I'm
I
here.
repeat, do not open the door.
And they like put their foot up against the dorm room door, like and they're kind of leaning on the closet door, and they're just like, wait, what happened? Why is Charlie mad at you? Or would I know this?
I think you would know, but I don't think Mitchie has said. I think you'd get the general gist of our missing, fallen question mark compatriot.
Yeah. I think the lore that we established was Mitchie had a specific vision about what was going on or what was going to happen and tried to, I think, tell a couple people, but definitely told Charlie, and Charlie brushed her off. And so your friend, and the reason Kadic Academy was shut down for many years, wow, I lost my sentence. So your friend Rhea, the reason that Kadic was shut down for a couple of years, eventually did go missing. The last time a couple of you virtualized. So, yeah.
Simone just like says like,
no, you please go, please.
Simone just says, well, it's not your fault. She's the one who didn't listen.
I think we should have a group meeting, like a real group meeting.
Oh.
Yes.
No, that means
yes.
the whole group?
And she immediately thinks of Minato and goes, yes.
Simone immediately thinks of Drew and just,
we both have reasons to not want to do this. But I think, again, Mitchie, especially when stressed, is really hard to understand and rationalize with. So I think it made sense at the time to brush her off, but like, yeah, I think she feels it's very important now. Like, I think she would go ahead and start a group chat from inside the closet. And it would have everyone in it except for Charlie.
Yep. Nope. Valid.
And God, what would Mitchie say? It wouldn't even be words. It would be a lot of emojis that used to be like our signal, like our bat signal to get together and do this. It's the same string of emojis. There's at least like one like unicorn in there. There's like a little computer emoji. There's like a lot of little things that in that order, y'all, if you know, you know, and I know y'all know. And everyone gets the message at the same time. No words, just the secret code emoji string.
Simone is like understands Mitchie's way of talking, so it just seems like innate for them. So for like them to just be like, nope, they didn't try to understand you is like their kind of like friendship with you, but they're kind of sitting outside, and like if it's like an image of you inside the closet and sending the image, and then like like as messages come on her phone, there's a couple of like names that she has set, but there's an unknown number that she knows in her head is Drew's, and she's like, oh, hey, that's his number. Because she just sits there and turns off the phone and doesn't want to even answer to it, just like lets it start, and she just
first text back is new phone, who dis?
Don't play these games with me.
Right.
As that text comes in, you know how dorms have those really shitty, like thin doors that are like never hung on the hinge right and have like a little 1-inch gap underneath? You said, Simone, you're leaning up against the door. Mitchie's hand comes out from underneath for contact as soon as Minato's text comes through.
They like
hold my hand.
Yeah, they still have their leg up, leaning against their door, leg up to hold the dorm room door, and they put their hand down to hold Mitchie's hand, like that they're used to, as they're kind of looking on their phone, and they're just like staring at that unknown number, and they see Minato's like message. They're like, I can guess who that is.
It's important we get together. It's just important, okay? Can you make sure? Please make sure.
Yeah, I can make sure. And they
follow-up text. No, seriously, no phone. Who is this?
Jade hasn't answered because she's still skating down the hallway.
Text like 2 minutes after new phone. Who this? New roommate Chill. Can he come?
Simone answers back, no. Dot. And just as a location for like a common room nearby. That's it. Just a common room location ping. Done.
Yep.
Separate
Ping.
group text to why can't I get your names right? I have them right here. To Jade and Minato. Guess we found Simone.
Jade can't
Simone
come to the phone right
so
now.
important
She's
to me.
skating.
But I think I found our dorm. Like, what are we? 478? Or what are we?
What are we? Hey, what are we?
What
Oh,
number
illustrious lorekeeper.
What's our dorm number? Are we 478?
Your dorm number, Jade and Minato, happens to be right across from Drew's dorm. So you guys are on the 3rd floor. Your Drew, you're like dorm number 333. They're 332.
Hell yeah.
Or 31, I guess.
Are
No?
we
Are we like next to each other or do the doors face?
The door's face.
Okay. Oh yeah, the door's
Yeah, you're across
definitely
the hall
open.
from one another.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I think this is us. And then she'll turn to the side as she's like skateboarding and like aggressively pause. So sorry. Like, oh, sorry. It's like,
Fuck!
Drew.
I think Drew,
Is there a roll to see if I fall?
I was gonna say, I think Drew catches you. If you're falling, like, in his line of sight, I think Drew would run up and catch you before you fall.
Yay!
I imagine Jade has done this to you enough.
Yeah.
Side note, my caption link expired for some reason. Unrelated.
I'll get you a new one. Please hold. She's in your DMs.
Cute.
Get back in here.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's Pixel Chat's fault.
I didn't do this. I just like looked at my page and I'm like, invalid invite. Like, what the fuck do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Is there a basic move to see if I don't fall?
Let's see. Let me check
Thwart
my list of
peril?
moves here. Yeah, it feels like maybe a thwart peril.
Wait, I think I also
thwart
have a
peril.
thing for thwart peril.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Nope, I don't. I have a thing if I'm trying to get to a place, but I'm not trying to get to a place. I'm just on the ground.
Yeah, just thwart peril. Just roll it.
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh dear. Well, take an
Would-
experience point.
Would it count as protect someone?
Yeah, you can roll
Okay.
protect someone.
Nice. And I get to do this.
No,
with
let me be
physical.
flung.
He's not going to let you get hurt. He is going to let you get hurt. He rolled a 4. Wait, but I think I have something to that. Yeah, when you take when you take
Just kidding.
when you take protect someone, you always get a +1 even on a 6 or less. So
That's still a 5, my guy. That's still a fail.
I read that as like it bumps it up to a 7, unless I'm wrong, because it says even on a 6 or less. Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Reread it for me one more time.
When
If
you
I'm
take-
wrong, I'm wrong. I'm allowed
When
to
you
be wrong.
take protect someone action, you always get a +1 hold, even on a 6 or less.
Okay, yeah, so +1. Oh, so you get to choose one of the options, is
Okay.
essentially what it is. So yeah, hold one, or hold 2 or 3 usually refers to whatever the bullet list is on the basic move or on your personal moves, your playbook moves, we'll say.
But I think it would put attacker in a bad position. So in the way of like stopping you from hitting your floor, hitting Jade's skateboard. Yo, you know not to do it in the hallway. We've talked about this.
We would try to get somewhere quickly.
My
right here.
Fucking ass hurts.
I'm so sorry.
This is
It's
Drake.
fine.
He's cool.
Oh.
Hey.
This is
Yeah,
Minato
he
and
can't
Jade.
come.
I mean, yeah, I got the text from Simone back. I'm not surprised, but maybe people want to meet new friends. Maybe people want to respond after the first time in 6 years. There's
Wait,
differences
who is
happening.
who is everyone? Because I only have you guys.
Like, airdrops and new contacts.
Mitchie. I mean, yay, Mitchie.
Where am I not being invited to? Like, I don't care, but like,
we're doing,
saving
You don't have to
purposes,
worry about it,
right?
pretty boy.
We're just doing like a hang, and like they're all chill. 3 of them are chill, and like maybe next time I'm here for you, and we're gonna hang out. But also, if you need to touch my
Jade is
shit,
not
I'm
the
so
chill
sorry.
one.
You know who's not the chill one?
Who?
Simone.
Oh, what? I think they're fine.
Fine people don't ghost you after growing up together.
Oof.
I can't say. Where
Yo, Drake, we're gonna be back. We're gonna talk
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some snacks.
What are we talking
Do it.
about? Skateboarding.
Oh yeah, I filled you in slightly when we were skating, but I also thought I was gonna die.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're so fast.
We
I'm
made
gonna
it,
have a
and you're
bruise
alive.
tomorrow. Am I alive?
Yes.
You have to carry my beanbag into the room. I'm not doing it
I
anymore.
got you.
I don't want to do it anymore. So there's a meeting space. As I say this, I'm talking and I'm like putting in the new contact names and like adding emojis. And like for Simone, I add like a little moon and some glitter hearts. Jade has just like a bunch of sparkles and hearts around their name. Because bestie Drew, I think literally just has like a swimming emoji. And that's it. And then Mitchie has no emojis. She's typing and doing that. We have to go upstairs and there's like a room. I think we'll just follow the nervous energy and find it, I think.
That's easy.
So you're
Yeah.
going upstairs like right now.
They said, well, they didn't say a time. I text again. You mean like right now?
You get back 3 big exclamation points in red. Like,
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You guys start heading upstairs. And y'all.
I'm trying to discreetly make myself look better.
I'm gonna slightly bully y'all and say y'all take the stairs, and as you're passing up one way, coming down the other way, you all see Charlie looking kind of sour-faced and sad,
It's you.
bummed out. Oh,
Hey!
hey! Wow,
Charlie.
you guys are all here.
Where else
Cool.
would we have gone?
It's a full-ass free ride.
Yeah, valid. I mean, that's what my folks said too. I'm
They paid for our trauma.
Yeah, our.
uh-huh.
Where are you going? You not coming?
Coming where?
Didn't you get the group chat? And then checks.
I'm like,
Never mind.
in the group chat.
and I'm behind them. Like I would have positioned myself quickly behind Charlie and go like, "Dude, stop, fucking shit."
Yeah,
Charlie-
we're meeting up in the common room.
Charlie's face falls and goes, I wasn't invited, so I'm going
Like
to...
I'm like holding up the phone, like showing clearly that there was only this amount of people in the group chat. Like, what the fuck,
Did you
guys?
change your number, Charlie?
No, it's the same. I wasn't invited. So I'm... And they just do like a very sad finger gun. I'm gonna go. Have fun, I guess.
See you
just kinda, like,
around.
Stuffs her hands into her sweatshirt pockets and keeps walking down the stairs.
The second I think she's out of earshot, I'm gonna whip around to them and go, "Hey guys, what the fuck?
What?
What?
Listen,
what?
listen. Count with me. 1, 2,
You know the only
3,
thing I did was
4,
airdrop you the contact list.
5.
You
There
think
was
I'm
5
checking who's in this
people.
group?
You can count to 5, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
I'm just going by y'all's words. I haven't even looked at the messages yet.
You're fine. You do no wrong. You've never done wrong in your life.
Objectively
You're perfect.
incorrect.
Drew, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
I did nothing wrong.
yo.
You started this.
You are my best friend, and I can say that because I know this is true.
You both fucked up. You need to make an apology cake.
To who?
To whomst.
Charlie.
Yo, Charlie, they gave us these food coupons because we were here early before
Charlie is
the
gone.
Oh.
He's gone, bro.
I'll just look at the dormitory list so we could like sign out of their door or something.
Yeah. It's like,
We owe her
nobody used
cookies.
them.
Because shit might be weird, but that was rough, guys. Guys, that was rough.
We couldn't. She could have just gone with us.
She looked so sad.
Do you think she met the others already?
Oh,
think-
God.
Do you think they made her sad?
Are you
Well,
guys
the
just
fact that they made the
go
group chat.
upstairs and have this convo? Like,
We're still in the stairway.
Blocking everybody trying to move into the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Simone
Hold
and Mitchie, you guys hear your friends having a very loud conversation in the stairwell about Charlie. I'm just throwing that out there.
I
Simone-
peek my head out from around the closet door and look at Simone to defer.
So Simone just like lets the release like on the door open so they can like open it a little bit more. So, and they're just like, they've been naming like everyone on their contacts list based on like the major arcana cards. So
That's cute.
what is it? Minato, they're the lovers. Mitchie is the star. Jade is the sun. And when they didn't know what drew, and they're like, they drew a card and they drew judgment, and they're like, and they named it as judgment. And they like, as they're finishing up, they look up to Mitchie and just like, I guess we have a meeting. I don't know if they want to meet in there.
Still hear yelling from the stairway, like, guys, that was so uncool.
I was like, I didn't mean to. It just makes sense. If we all need to talk it out. We all need to talk it out.
And it's not like that group chat has ever been used without all of us in the past.
Well,
They like slowly pull the door open more, and they're like kind of crawling out the door, just like
Yeah, we're both like crawling out the side.
It's like, let's just head up here and like Jake.
You see us on the floor crawling out of the door.
Simone's head, Mitchie's head, just
Scooby-Doo tower.
Yeah, we just like Jake comes around the corner and just like, hey.
what is happening? Oh my God, they're on the floor.
yeah. I dropped an earring.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Completely like moving fully away before they see Drew come in. They're like, and then like hiding against the wall, like.
Mitchie does not get up off the ground. She's like this on the ground, like.
Hey, Mitchie.
Are we going? This isn't the meeting room. Is this your room? This is not.
I feel like Mitchie might be needing a time, and the meeting room is like only right there. We can just go right there. I mean, they're clearly not coming out.
You know, new meeting room, this room, I guess. And I'm just gonna step over Mitchie's body.
You just see Simone against the wall, like.
Hey, Mitchie.
Hi. Oh, and she's gonna like.
Now, if you look the other way, he's
move
still gonna be there, right?
is gonna move to get up and hug you, but is like, we'll stop to wait to see if your body responds or if you're just standing there.
No, like if you walk up for a hug, Drew's gonna give you a hug.
Oh, amazing. Then she like bear hugs you very, very tight and goes, "You still smell like chlorine. It's nice."
I'm trying. I got a new sea salt cologne because I thought like water would mask water, but like
It's not
kind
working.
of It's kind of working.
No, it's not working.
Okay,
Drew.
I've been in the pool for a month.
You
Anyway.
look at-
If you got something else, Mitchie, if you want to like make something, I'm happy to try it out because my
She
hair
pulls
is
3
getting
bottles
dry.
out. She has 3 from her only box that she brought to school, and it's just bottles of things that she like puts together. Who's to say what they are? Who's to say if they'll help? She just holds them out for you and goes, "These don't smell like pool at all."
Hell yeah, let's give it a try.
So menacing.
She waves to Jade and is like, "You look very nice."
Thanks. You too.
Oh. I don't think Mitchie believes that at all. And then she looks at Minato.
Already
and
in your
goes,
room.
Yeah, she like turns around and looks at Minato and goes, that bed's that one's my bed. And like immediately turns around, like just turns away from it.
Cool.
Like,
I'm gonna go sit on Simone's bed.
Jay would just like fist bump Simone and be like, "Sup, Simone?"
Jade. And they like give like little hugs, like you know, after Mitchie's big hugs, and when Drew comes in, like they're kind of like trying to continue the conversation with Jade, but they'll give like the side hug and just.
Yeah. And then like Jay makes sure.
Yeah, we didn't unpack yet, so please feel free to sit on any of the boxes.
The vibes in this room are wild.
They're so wild right now.
But yeah, like, Jay's gonna shut the door to the privacies in there, and then she's gonna be like, "So why is Charlie not here?"
Yeah, guys, what the fuck? Cause these fuckers,
Well, we
have,
have
No.
all like nervousness fades, and she's just angry and disappointed. These bitches can't count to 5 and asked to her face if she was going to the meeting she very clearly wasn't invited to.
I did no wrong. I didn't read that.
Jade is fine. I call her fuckers with love. Drew.
I assumed the group chat was who's always in the group chat, and this new number.
We haven't all texted each other in like years,
Which
my
is
guy.
why the group chat would be the same if you get the same message. My guy.
No!
Do you want help unpacking later?
Yeah.
You have cards in your hands.
Yeah, I would love help unpacking if that question was for me.
Oh yeah, for
Mona
sure.
and Mitchie in the background, just like this is our room, but we like.
There's nothing going on in this room at all. Mitchie just sits in the middle of the floor cross-legged and looks around at everyone and goes, I think I want to talk to Charlie, but it's important.
Well, we
to
all
talk
owe her
to you
cookies.
first." Well, we owe her more than that.
I owe her cookies. Y'all
Yeah,
are
you just said
another
you're
story.
getting apology cookies, so we're gonna get those later.
Yeah.
I think if my dreams are mean what I think they mean, I think maybe have you maybe considered going back in?
We can go back.
Why would we go back?
Yes, I mean, what?
Simone just like says no, and then seeing everybody is like yes.
Well, I feel like actually, like Minato's the only one who's like, yeah, I've definitely thought about that.
Jade, I thought it's just gone. Is it?
Maybe it is, but I feel like something in there needs our help. And I thought
someone.
Yeah, you got those dreams again, Mitchie?
Mitchie immediately takes a really deep breath so that she doesn't start speaking in riddles. Like she's trying so hard to be lucid. And is like, yes, and please believe me this time.
Oh. I mean, I did, and I got sucker punched.
Simone would try to get behind Mitchie to give them like a hand or a touch, like to support, to kind of talk further, so you'll feel like just like a hand on your back, or maybe like if you have your hand behind you, like a hand holding your hand, and she'll just whisper like, no, say it louder.
I want to fix it, and I think we can, but I can't fix it alone. I want to make it up to Charlie, and I want to see if Rhea is okay. I want to make it better. Can we try to make it better?
Interesting that you said make it up to Charlie, but I'm not against trying to make it better.
Mitchie, I've got a question for you. When is the last time that, really a question for all of you, when is the last time that you heard or said the name Rhea?
It has been since the last time I went in. Like that.
Yeah. How does it feel to hear that name for the first time in a long time?
Oddly enough, it feels like taking accountability, and I don't think she likes the weight of that. I think just saying the name out loud and acknowledging her existence is like, hey, I didn't get any closure on that, and maybe she still needs me. Like, maybe I'm supposed to do the hero thing, and I did the coward thing instead. And I think these dreams have been ramping up and getting worse, and she's like, nothing could be worse than doing the coward thing more. Like, it's time to go back to being better. And she's willing to suffer the vibes in this room to make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Simone
curious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Simone has. Everyone has a name on their phone, and everyone has a card for her. But Rhea's name on Simone's phone is Rhea Sinclair, so that at least her name survives somewhere. Before it was the Hermit, and she just crumbles at the sound, a little bit. Her face crumbles at the sound of her name just ringing out for the first time, and says out loud, just Rhea, just to feel it again, to hear it again. Yeah, we need to make it up to Charlie too. They need to be part of this too.
Well, we're gonna have to find her.
Yeah.
Mitchie, what?
I think also maybe not, it shouldn't be me because she hates me now, maybe. No
one could hate you.
No, you're too good.
Mitchie blinks and convinces herself that was vision plane or existence, that wasn't real, and goes, yeah, we should, it should be one of you who asked Charlie. But I do think Charlie should be asked. I think when I saw Charlie and screamed glitch and pointed,
you what?
Well,
Okay.
I panicked. I
am so sorry for you. Can we all agree that's funny?
It's a little funny.
It's a pretty haha.
Fucked.
I can talk to Charlie.
Yeah.
I think you and Drew should talk to Charlie.
Ooh, I don't think Charlie likes me very much. Even before the stairs. But
even before the stairs.
I'm willing to, like I said, I got those food coupons the team didn't use. I can put them with the cookies.
This feels like bribery.
You're the one that said get them stuff.
Charlie's door, an apology.
Oh, they left. They went downstairs crying.
No. Paint Charlie's door.
Oh,
in
paint.
I
don't think that's allowed.
Oh.
I think the first thing we need to do is include them into the group chat.
Well, not right now. I think verbal discussion, rather than because of what just happened, it will feel like a pity invite.
Navigating the social aspect of this is going to be the end of me.
If you are looking for a chance to catch Charlie face to face, pretty much everyone is going to be at the mixer tonight. It's it's not spoken mandatory, but it's implied mandatory.
Yeah.
Jade, what are you wearing tonight? Switching gears, not looking at Mitchie. Jade, what are you wearing tonight?
What kind of mixer is it? Is it like prom or?
It is like a campus-hosted mixer. It's hosted by the school, not by like a student org or something like that. So it's
like dress cute, but like don't dress up.
Yeah, be cute but casual. You know, it's gonna be casual. Like you've seen flyers up for it. They're advertising like dancing and like board games and video games. Like
someone's going to spike the punch.
Someone's totally going to spike the punch, but like
it's going to be me.
Talk about that.
Has been having talks.
You know how I know I'm gonna do it.
Someone's gonna do that because that someone is me.
Jay's like probably some varsity jacket chic. Like I decorated a cool varsity jacket and probably put like this
jeans and a flannel. Got it.
Yeah.
Minato, above table. What's Minato's favorite color?
She probably wears a lot of grays and like blacks and whites, but that's not her favorite color. Secretly, her favorite color is a light blue.
Okay, well that's already what I've described my character wearing, so she's not gonna change.
That's gay. Above table, that's gay.
Yeah. If the topic of conversation is going to divert to tonight's mixer, we're going to go ahead and take our break so that our players can stretch and get some water and, you know, handle other things they need to handle. And then we will be right back with more interpersonal drama to start off this video.
What messy.
So messy, but we will be right back. Hang tight, folks. session ever. There we go.
And we're back. Hello.
Welcome back, friends, to Return to the Past, our first session of this 6-part series where we just left off before the break. All of our protagonists have started to reunite for the first time in many, many years. And of course, also run into their old friend, Charlie, who, she's existing. And the group has since decided that they are going to confront feels like an aggressive word, but like also confront is technically a neutral word.
No, we're gonna just chat.
We're gonna have a chat with Charlie at the orientation mixer tonight.
Great, just do it in public in front of everyone.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get back into that, shall we? So, as the day kind of rolls on and students get themselves settled in, they're getting flyers for various on-campus activities and clubs. Day becomes night, and we see students streaming into the auditorium space / kind of gym for the orientation mixer. We've got like a DJ kind of like up on the theater stage, and there's like a dance floor set up below. Towards like the back of the room, there's like 2 gaming stations. One is like board games and ping pong.
The other's just Fortnite.
There's totally a D&D group like in the corner already. And then like, yeah, in the opposite corner, it's video games, it's Fortnite, it's like Super Mario.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Fuck Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, you've got some that are like quote unquote standard party games and others that are maybe not so standard, like Fortnite. I mean, if you play Fortnite at your party nights, I can't judge you. I just don't see how that would be a good communal activity. It's very competitive.
I went to a Discord party at PAX East a year ago, and they just had us like upstairs. We were just playing Fortnite.
Solid.
Nerd party.
Yeah. You get all the nerds partying together, and suddenly,
You're telling me we can be on headphones and I can set everybody's volumes to the level that I want and also mute people and control how much interaction. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe not Fortnite, but like I can totally see
maybe someone just starts playing what is that? No. What's the lo-fi one that everyone plays right now on their stream?
Spirit City?
Yeah, Spirit City. Like someone's just like got Spirit City going on one of the computers and it's just like already studying even though they don't have any schoolwork yet. They're just using that as their little productivity buddy. Anyway.
I have a question above table.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's Mitchie's favorite color?
I like that we're doing this again.
Mitchie's favorite color is probably like either deep purple or like black. One of the two.
Well, it's a good thing. That's half of fucking Minato's fucking wardrobe is black. Her outfit does not change. I mean, she's not in sweats anymore. She's like jeans and like a t-shirt and like a button up, but that's unbuttoned because she's gay. You know what I mean? It's giving.
Yes. No, 100%. I feel you. This is me at Mitchie and Minato right now. Just already.
They would never.
Yeah, so, things are surprisingly active. You have a couple of, like, awkward folks who are just kind of, like, looking around the room trying to see, like, clearly new students. We have a lot of return students, so some are just kind of bonded right back together again, and they've already formed their cliques, and it's real tough for the new guys who are walking in, and apparently a lot of people already know each other. I think whoever would like to find Charlie, I would like you to roll. Oh shoot, what is the move? I guess it's gonna be a glimpse the truth, because we are technically investigating a place. You are trying to find Charlie, because allegedly she will be here. So whoever would like to find Charlie, however many of you that is, roll glimpse the truth to decide who finds her first.
I would like to.
I'm going to, but I'm not going to approach if I find her.
Drew is
Valid.
looking for Charlie.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 6.
Ooh, mark another point of experience.
I'm doing so well with my rolls this game, guys. I already have 2 experience.
8.
An 8. So on a mixed success, you hold 1. But in this case, I'm just going to say, it takes you a bit of time to, we're going to count it as what new and useful information can I gather, which is, where the hell is Charlie? You find that somehow Charlie managed to find, the darkest corner of the room, which happens to be, past all the dancers and the DJ. It's, to the right-hand side of the stage, near an emergency exit. And she's looking pretty sullen, has a bit of a half scowl on her face, and she's looking at her phone.
Can I spike the punch?
You can absolutely spike the punch. Cool. I'm not even going to make you roll for that. You just do it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, Jade would walk up to Charlie. She was it was a debating back and forth things, I found you, but, you're on your phone, but no. And then walk up and be like, what's up, Charlie?
Hey, Jade.
Sorry.
She kind of tucks her phone away and kind of folds her arms.
I'm sorry about the staircase.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I told the rest of the group that you should have been there. And we want to go back to Lyoko.
What? Are you...
Mitchie...
Is this why you guys are having your own silly secret little meeting without me? Is this all just some prank?
It's
Jade?
not. There's no prank.
Are you serious? So then what the fuck is this? And she holds up her phone to your face. And it's her contact for Rhea that she never deleted. And it says, "Are you there?" Question mark, question mark. And it's specifically Rhea never knew how to use just one, wow, what's the word that I'm looking for? Things that mark the end of sentences.
Period.
Punctuation. She never just used one punctuation mark. She always used multiple. Even when ending a sentence, instead of just period, it'd always be ... That was her, So what the fuck is this? Which one of you fucking got her number under your account and decided to do this, huh? Was it Mitchie because I didn't listen to her?
No, Charlie, no.
Because this is really fucked up, Jade.
That is fucked up. And yeah, it's really fucked up you think we would do that.
You excluded me from this little group meeting, which is very cute, by the way.
Number one, I didn't know there was a group chat and who was in it. I was skateboarding, for one. I don't look at my phone like that.
First of all, I was boarding.
First of all, I was like,
second of all, I can't count.
I'm not in that conversation.
but at the staircase, it should have shown that I wanted you there because I asked you if you was going up there. So that should have mean something.
How do I know you weren't just asking me to taunt me?
Taunt you for what? We all went through the same trauma.
Everything that happened, it was my fault. I didn't fucking listen to Mitchie. No. And I know that, and I own that, okay? But it just fucking hangs over my head. I was the one who sent you guys in there. Okay? No. I was responsible for you guys. I was the one who was supposed to be looking out for you while you went in there and risked everything, and I fucked up.
Jay would put her hands on top of Charlie's shoulder and just like, Charlie, like, we are all at fault here and we are trying to fix it right now. Mitchie had a vision, dream, a Mitchie moment. And this time we can listen. We're older, we can be stronger. Like, I think this is a real cry for help, this text message.
I would like you to roll to convince someone.
So I have that ability. Oh, do you trust me? Can I use that?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck it, why not?
And I'm gonna say no just to be different. Just kidding. As your fellow player, no.
Actually,
I don't want you to succeed.
Yeah, actually, lame.
Just want you to burn.
you have to-
Our characters might be canon besties, but Sachi wants you to rot. No.
I'm trying to understand the do you trust me? So it says people immediately like and trust your hero. You have the benefit of rolling a 7 to 9 and convince someone.
So basically what happens is even if you roll a 6, it'll count as a 7 to 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Roll to 8.
Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna count Charlie as a normal person because she doesn't go into Lyoko. On a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you can reassure them through action or protect them somehow. So how, in this moment, you are trying to convince Charlie of a couple of things. One, that the group doesn't hate her. Or that Mitchie doesn't hate her, in fact. 2, that we should all go back to Lyoko. And you were being pretty calm right now, and you were trying very hard to be reassuring, but what's like the final thing that you do to reassure Charlie and convince her to go with you?
I think the biggest thing that Jade would do is pull out her wallet and then unfolds a piece of paper out of it, and it is Rhea's missing poster from back in the day. I have never.
Yep.
I have texted her number every year on her birthday, saying happy birthday, wishing for a text message back. And I have never taken this missing poster out of my wallet ever. Like, it's brown, falling apart, everything.
Yeah, it's
going
like
on in there.
faded.
It's,
Mhm.
I always wish for the opportunity for this, and now with this Mitchie moment, I think we have the opportunity to get her back.
Charlie is kind of staring at the flyer, and you see like her free hand, her hand like clenches and unclenches into a fist. She kind of licks at her lips, like this is clearly like she's having some like anxiety type responses, and even like it's anxiety induced by grief, by being reminded that, you know, her cousin is gone, right? And you kind of see like the tears like pooling up in her eyes, and she sort of shakes her head and blinks them away, and she goes, fine. You remember where to go? Remember how to get there? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you in an hour.
I'll start a new group chat. Let the rest know.
Yeah. And Charlie is going to leave through the emergency exit, which does not trigger an alarm. It shows you how much care has actually gone into some of the school's renovation. But you're left standing there as the emergency exit door slams in your face.
Yeah, I think.
How do you relay this to the rest of the group?
Yeah, Jade is gonna make a group chat with everyone, including Rhea's number in it.
Mhm.
Because
New phone, who this?
it's like be like, yo, this is, you should have my number. Jade will put that.
Sorry, who are you?
Yeah, actually, delete those. Jade would type up and said, Charlie said we meet at the factory in an hour.
So that means I have an hour to fuck shit up here.
You just get responsible.
Please be sober.
Out of curiosity, was anybody like watching the interaction between Jade and Charlie from afar?
Yeah, like I feel like
Mitchie
we
was
were at
watching.
different points in the room, all like
was
doing our
watching.
own things, but we're in reality, we're like,
Drew was
over
straight up
there.
saying hi to all the new kids.
Aw.
He's going around
Drew's
like
off
introducing
collecting new
himself,
friends.
making sure everyone like seeing like what their vibe is and which clique would be best fit for them and trying to like
Oh my
shove them
God.
in the right direction.
Oh my
He
God.
was not looking at Charlie.
Valid. Hurt.
You still owe her cookies, that motherfucker.
Mhm.
I did nothing wrong.
We went over this, you're the one who did something wrong.
I do nothing wrong ever.
All right. Okay, wait. Sorry. Wow. Brain for just a hot second. Okay. So everyone saw at least an impression of what happened. Charlie is still clearly very emotional. And, you know, obviously there's a new group chat going, and Jade says, meet in an hour. How are each of you spending your hour? Are you leaving immediately, or are you gonna take your sweet time? I know Minato is gonna fuck shit up, whatever that means.
Stare at Mitchie and try not to be noticed.
Okay. How did the
Saying
parents?
That's how we
her.
fuck shit up.
Just see what she's doing, and then I'm gonna go back to spiking drinks. But not individual drinks, just spiking in general.
Yeah.
The communal.
drinks.
I'm just throwing like some shitty K in there.
Mhm.
You know, the college experience.
Yep.
I think after seeing Charlie leave, I like go over to Simone and just like clutch their sleeve and put my forehead on their shoulder, like taking very deep breaths. Like it looks like it worked, but also Charlie doesn't like suddenly look happy. And if I could read anyone's lips at all, I think I'd be able to read my name. And there were multiple times that my name came out of Charlie's mouth.
No, you definitely saw your name multiple times.
So I'm just like absorbing support through Simone's shoulder at this point. And I will go wherever Simone goes at the time Simone goes to there. Because I'm not going anywhere alone. Not one step.
For sure, the mixer and seeing everything, meeting everyone again, they've always kind of felt like this just makes that imposter syndrome, that feeling of like a new freshman come up, where they're like, I don't know if I belong here, and I don't know if I have the right to even go to Charlie's face. Like, I don't know where I stand, and like I know Mitchie, and that's like my only support. Like I know this. So for a moment, they're standing with Mitchie, but they're at the gaming area, and they've been watching the same conversation too. They can't lip read, but they can like read facial expressions a lot. Like they're good at that mask, and they're just like, okay, that didn't go great, and that we didn't expect to do that, right? We didn't expect her to be happy.
Yeah, you saw a lot of grief on Charlie's face. Very plain and obvious to see.
They like reassure Mitchie, but they're like putting like a game together, something cozy, and helping set it up for Mitchie to play so they can like focus on something. But they kind of whisper to them, just, I think we need to talk to her when we get a chance, one-on-one.
And then you'll talk and I won't. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you should be there too. It's maybe not now, but I think we at least to clear up our reunion, and I don't know. It might explain your dreams too. So it might be a little too much for her now, but I do think she's owed that.
Yeah. I am in debt. I have a lot of debt. Okay. And she's like devolving into gibberish speak again, and is just gonna start playing whatever cozy game you've pulled up in front of her, like fucking Palia or some shit. And is
she just literally says like, nope, hit the rock, mind the ore, whatever it is you have to do, but it's not debt. I think it's just clarification.
Mm-hmm.
She's just looking at the screen, going, "Go fish, go fish."
Oh my god!
Go
Great,
fish.
that's really good fish. Yeah, that's cool. You can put it in the museum. Okay. And they're kind of like playing the game, and also like just I love the name of this, but I don't know if it works in this situation. But they're trying to I want to use what's really going on. You're used to looking for things that others don't notice. When you glimpse the truth, you can roll mystical instead.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, go for it. How do you want to use that?
Oh no, are you gonna catch gay pining?
Simone catches all the gay pining.
I got an 8.
On an 8 you said it was glimpse the truth, correct? Right? Or was it, I'm sorry, one more time.
Yes, glimpse the truth.
With a mystical, with an 8. So you get to choose one of the questions from below. What's happened here recently? What's about to happen? What's the most dangerous thing here? What needs to be protected? What here is not what it appears to be? What are they trying to hide? Who's in control here? What new and useful info can I gather? What sort of creature is it?
What needs to be protected?
Ooh.
Would be important for her.
And you're asking this in the context of your friends, right?
Yeah. They saw Jade and them talk. They saw them walk away. Everyone's doing separate things, so it's not like an immediate thing for all of them to go talk to Charlie. So it feels like it's an unresolved situation to her.
Okay. What needs to be protected? In that scenario where things are left open-ended, you're doing one of the things right now, which is protecting Mitchie's feelings. But Charlie's feelings also need to be protected, and you haven't done that yet. And the longer you leave that wound to fester, the more infected and gnarly it's going to get.
She kind of like... Yeah, this... Is there we have an hour till, like, everyone meets.
Yeah, you have an hour, and you are free to spend that hour however you wish. So, if you decide, I'm gonna leave early, that's fine. If you're gonna stay your full hour, you're gonna stay your full hour. But you all know how to get to the factory. It's through that manhole cover in the woods. Did you leave your old transportations there? Some of you may have had skateboards or scooters, or you might just ran through the tunnels.
I had a ripstick.
A ripstick. Love it.
They're so wheelies. Like, these little heelys.
Wait, are they wheelies or are they... I've seen those shoes where you can add a roller skating plate to them, which is kind of baller, in my personal opinion. So
Yeah.
I want those shoes, even though I know if you eat shit in them, your ankles are breaking because they do not have the ankle support because they're just normal shoes.
Yeah.
Like, it is cool in theory as long as you are staying upright. The second you crash in those, your ankles are ruined.
Yeah, if I could get them as like ankle boots, I think I'd be solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Simone doesn't have that clarity. They just are like, oh my god, these are cute, and they bought it, and they probably have fallen a couple of times on it.
Poor Simone. Poor sweet baby
Oh,
Simone.
Yeah. They will stay for now. Simone just registered, like, yeah, exactly what they said. They need to talk to them. They need to talk to them soon. They're going to all meet, so they're like in their plan. They're like organizing, meet them, make time afterwards to talk to Charlie directly, and that's it.
Okay. We know how Minato's spending their hour. Drew is spending their hour playing social coach, and Mitchie is sticking with Simone. Jade, how are you spending your hour?
Or I think Jade will try to find Drew to catch them up on what exactly happened.
Yeah, well, go ahead and have that conversation with Drew for the folks at home.
Yeah. So, Jay, where's Drew at? Where's Drew talking?
Oh, he's not hard to see. He is like that previously described group of like outcasts is walking each outcast to a new group. So like if you just follow the trail of like the shrinking crowd, you'll see him going back and forth.
Yeah. So before that, Drew could grab like another person. Like Jay would like push him to the side, like, hey, can we like talk for a moment?
For sure. Betty over there needs to go to that like animal support club. Give me 5 seconds to get Betty there, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
They're not hard to find because they're the only people in the corner looking at pictures of dogs. Like literally 5 seconds, and then we'll take Betty to support club, and then come right back. So, how'd it go? We got a text. That's progress.
Yeah. I created the group chat with everyone.
Yeah.
Together. It was a rough conversation. Rhea texted Charlie.
Oh. As in like actual text, or as in like
saying like, are you here, or something like that. It with like her punctuations and everything, like how she texts.
Like with the thing that like the ellipse that doesn't mean anything, but it's actually like really concerning because you're like, okay, nobody puts 3 periods unless they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it makes me feel like it's real. So that's why Ray is in the group chat.
Okay. And you want us to go in an hour?
That's what Charlie wants. And it's gonna be there in an hour.
And like, did we address the whole like everyone kind of hates each other aspect of that conversation, or is that still on the table?
That's still on the table. I think right now our main priority is like Rhea.
Okay.
And like set aside our differences and awkwardness.
Well, we got like
doing
an
shots
hour.
of shitty K in the back.
Yeah, we got 5 more of these people to make friends. So if we do this together, we can definitely, like, the people watching the snack table are definitely running after Minato. We can just steal all the cookies there, say we made them, and bring them in an hour. So that way we have the apology cookies.
Yeah.
And also get a couple of glasses of the spiked punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get it. Yeah. I definitely need a drink before we travel.
Oh, you want like a
Punch
better
is
drink?
So good. It's so bad.
I don't want nothing. I just want something to drink. I don't want nothing too strong, and we're about to travel.
Okay. Well, this one's like full of electrolytes. It's like Gatorade with like some light vodka, and this one's like Gatorade with not light vodka. Which one
That
do you
sounds
want?
like an awful mix.
It keeps you flushed.
It tastes like shit. I've done it.
It will be funny to discuss off stream how much of this we are all pulling from our early college days.
God.
Anyway.
All of it.
Source material is source material, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The light vodka for now. I need to stay
It's
clear
like
minded.
the bad blue flavor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's Fedka. It is Fedka.
Not
Thanks, Drew. Always coming through. I did tell them about Mitchie's moments.
Yeah. We might want to ask Mitchie about Mitchie's moments, because, like, we tried, and then we kind of didn't get an answer. And I feel like if Mitchie's gotten Mitchie moments again, that might be something we all want to, like, know and respect before doing this. Not to say some didn't last time.
Ooh, the shade of it all. Yeah.
Fourth wall for the moment.
While you guys...
It was 100% blamed Charlie for not paying attention to Mitchie. That's not even fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
As you guys are, having your little catch-up moment and discussion, I am gonna take the camera to an off-screen location where we see like the DJ's assistant in like a storage room backstage, and they have a bunch of equipment. Very classically, as anyone who's a fan of Code Lyoko has seen, we see like a outlet go on the fritz and spark, and smoke starts to come out of it and leach into... There's some like technical equipment in the back, and the assistant like opens the door to the storage room and it suddenly gets wrapped up in cables, and he screams, but it's hard to hear him over the din of the music happening out in the auditorium. And I think as this happens, he screams. The DJ out front is just vibing and having the time of his life when suddenly the soundboard that he has in front of him for like mixing all of his tracks and like blending new tracks together to transition them nicely from one to the other, they start just fritzing and going out of control, and suddenly the volume starts fluctuating on the music, and it suddenly switches to a completely different track. It goes from like Lady Gaga's Poker Face to ABBA's Dancing Queen, and it's just a complete vibe shift. And the DJ kind of steps back and goes, "What the fuck?" And you hear like any students on the dance floor, they kind of like are murmuring in confusion. They're not dancing anymore. They're just like, what the fuck is this? And kind of start booing the DJ because his mix sucks now. Only to realize the cables on the DJ's setup are also starting to come to life and reach for him and grab him. And for my folks at the computer stations, you notice also like the mice at the computer stations and like the headphones, because they're not Bluetooth, they are wired. They start to lift and they start to reach for you. Simone and Mitchie, I would love for you two to roll. I guess this is gonna be either a thwart peril or keep your wits about you. I'm gonna say
this feels very normal for Mitchie.
Really normal. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a thwart peril.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, yeehaw. Thwart peril.
Thwart peril. Yep.
Could I roll the I've got a bad feeling about this?
Remind me what that does.
It's I love these names. You're more attuned to the...
Felt like it was good. Go on.
Yeah. You're more attuned to the dark parts of the world. When something bad is happening, you can roll plus mystical. On plus a 10 plus, you knew this was coming and arrived just in time to stop it. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's usually for predicting things that are going to happen in the future. But I will happily give this to you like retroactively, and if you succeed, you'll get kind of like a time sense where things slow down and you can like dodge out of the way. I will totally let you have that.
Wait, and then one more time, what are we rolling? Sorry.
We are rolling a thwart peril, so it does use your physical, but I think yours said something else that you just read off. Mystical, maybe? Just cross-check that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mitchie, how'd you do, girl?
I got double sixes on my first
Hell
roll,
yeah,
which
box
makes me very happy.
cars!
And
Hell
I have
yeah.
a +3, so it's 15.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't know if that gasp was like I rolled double ones or I rolled double sixes.
It was
I
very
know it's
hard to
one of
distinguish.
the
It's
other.
like one way or the other, yeah.
I got a 6 with the +2, which is a 12.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Being seasoned Lyoko warriors and, you know, having this bullshit happen to you on the regular, you're able to dodge out of the way pretty easily. Clearly something is going on here. What do y'all do? What's happening, kids?
I have that slow moment
sorry,
of
you
like
first.
something like coming for them, that feel, and they like pull, if it's like a gaming chair or something that they're on, they'll pull their chair back, grab the back of Mitchie's chair and like roll them backwards, like as like, what was that? And they'll like look to Mitchie just like,
I think the mouse like kind of started to float up, like very snake-like in Mitchie's face, and she was like, "Oh," and like goes to touch it and gets like yoinked back by Simone, and is like, "Oh, that's really happening." Okay, and she's gonna pull off her backpack and just like start swinging it and knocking everything off of the gaming desk. Like she's like knocking monitors over. She's kicking at like different computers. Like she's just trying to fuck shit up.
Simone has her gaming chair in front of it and kicking like as well, like at the PC towers, just like using the gaming chair like,
back, you foul beast.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, 100%. And thank God that you do, because there were other students at the gaming stations, and I mean, there's like 2 long tables set up. So for the table you guys are at, you kind of spare the other students that are sitting there from getting ensnared. But at the other table, there are a couple of other straggler students who are being grabbed by wires and being held prisoner by, and physically, by these computers instead of mentally. I'm kidding. Anyway, you know, and there's more commotion starting to ring out as more electronics begin to go on the fritz. Mitchie, clearly your dream meant something, and you guys were right. So, how do you, I guess, sneak your way out of this auditorium so you can go do what the 5 of y'all do best?
I look to see where Minato is, and looks like they've had quite a bit of drink.
Not enough to be fucked up, but definitely not sober anymore.
Okay. Then that means they probably won't be looking at me, which is good. So I'm going to, like, after I start, like, slamming my book back into things, I look at Minato, make sure they're turned around, and then do, like, a full cartwheel to use my feet to kick the lights off. Like, I want to, like, well, and just turn all the lights off so that all you see are like little sparks and cables and things, more like silhouettes, so we can all get out safely and stealthily.
Why would you not want me to see that?
I have my reasons.
It's too hot.
Too cool.
Something about this is cracking me up a lot. So, Mitchie, I'm just gonna, for funsies, award you a power pool point. So just have that just saved in your power pool points. For anyone who doesn't know Glitter Hearts, power pool points are usually earned through, regularly earned through the We Can Do This Together move in Glitter Hearts, which is like a co-op move that highly encourages group teamwork. Wow, that was the word I was looking for. But I, as a GM, also have authority to just dole them out because I think you're doing fun things. So yeah, take that.
Cartwheel. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to see like where everyone else was. I don't know if any of my friends are ensnared. So I cartwheel the lights off, and I'm just going to be waiting by the emergency exit to pull out.
Yeah. Minato, Drew, Jade. Anything y'all want to add? What's going on with you here?
I'm gonna throw my shitty K vodka bottle in the trash can. After I probably used it to hit something. And then I'm gonna look for the exit, but it's dark now.
Well, the glowing emergency exit always stays on, even when the light switches are off. You
Did
can see
it
me
stay on?
silhouetted in the red.
Or is this place
No,
a
it
mess?
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
Good luck.
did
But you can see the
school
exit.
replace the lights and the escape lights.
Yeah, did they make sure that was fully outfitted correctly?
This doesn't seem like the type of school that would.
No.
It's
I
like
mean, there are
blinking
like
sporadically.
yeah, there are some like emergency lights on, like so even though Mitchie like cartwheeled the lights off, like they're still for safety purposes specifically. There is still some dim lighting, and you just hear screams start to raise up around different areas of the auditorium, or there were sounds of concern, and then the lights go out, and now there's just straight screaming.
I'm not sober enough for this. I try to clock Jade, and if I clock Jade, that means I also clock Drew because they're together, and I'm just gonna run up and grab their arms and go, "It's go time, bitches!" And just drag them with me, no matter what they were doing.
I was gonna say, Drew, Jade, anything to add to that?
I think the only thing Drew would be trying to do, so you'd come up to us mid-discussion, like, so, like, should we run or should we just go, like, wreck the DJ stand? Like, that guy's gonna get hurt. Should we just break his shit and keep
I
him
feel
from
like we
getting
should
hurt?
just break. Yeah, we should just break it, and then we can like run into.
Throw vodka on it. Let's go.
Oh, what?
You guys can certainly, in this case, and like in many cases before, you've definitely done things where you decided to split the party before, and some of you go and get scanned in, and then the rest of you do something else and catch up later. That's very valid. You can absolutely do that here. This is not D&D. I will not punish you for not being together. Like,
Yeah. Then I think...
Oh, it's not D&D, so there's not gonna be any doors.
Not a single one.
think about that one.
Oh, that's multi-universal? That's fucked up.
There's
Yeah, I
actually
think-
like a very specific rule in the book of Glitter Hearts that like there must be doors. It's unfortunate. I'm really sorry, Greg. How could you do me dirty like this? I'm just kidding. We love Greg. We love this game that he made.
I think in that case, then Minato would be like running up as Drew like is mid swing on the DJ equipment.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. That's an affront to music.
Yeah.
You hear how bad the mix is? It'll be better without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I could have used that. Okay, I'm gonna go.
The wires are snakes. What is your plan?
Snakes are cool.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
not when they're
know.
strangling the DJ. That's an affront to music. He's not great. But
He's
if
an affront
dead,
to
that's an
music.
I know. I'm trying. You told us we'd be more positive, and I'm trying.
Drew, if you are physically attacking the DJ stand, please either roll clash or protect someone. I will let you choose.
I feel
Depends on which one you
like
feel is more
it's
correct.
Probably. I don't think in this case he's trying to protect. I feel like in this case he's trying to fight.
All right,
So clash
roll
is roll
clash.
plus physical. Okay. Oh, that is a 12 plus
Nice.
2, so a 14.
Damn. Okay. In that case, so you're gonna get like a one harm scratch from the DJ booth because it is currently semi-sentient.
Mhm.
However, you are going to do damage to it, and then from the list, you can choose on a 12 plus. You can choose an enhanced effect instead. One of those things being you suffer no damage, or you inflict double damage, or you force the enemy to flee, or you give all magical heroes +1 forward. Up to you.
So I have my hit thing. When you clash with someone, I don't know the terms of this game yet. My
Hit thing.
overwhelming strength ability. When you clash with someone, you can choose 2 options but cause significant collateral damage to the surrounding area. I feel like that would normally be a bad thing, but in this case, I feel like it would wreck it better.
Yeah, no, I would say in that case you absolutely. Is that under your my question is that under your everyday identity or is that under
Yeah.
your magical archetype? Okay, if it's under your everyday
It's the
ID,
bodybuilder everyday identity.
Ooh, girl.
So I
Okay,
think
yeah.
in that
you
case, I
fucking
would like to
wreck
take
shit.
no damage and do double damage.
I love that for you. Yes. Yeah, you just totally trash the DJ setup. It's fine. If you guys do the Return to the Past program, it'll be fine. It'll
No
be,
one's
like,
gonna
normal.
know.
Yeah, no one's gonna know.
And
So
also,
yeah, you just
no one knows it's me.
you just smash the shit out of the DJ stand. The poor DJ just trying to do his job gets released. And Minato is like, guys, we gotta go. At this point, I'm going to assume Simone and Mitchie have gotten their way out of here. I'm assuming y'all are following, or do you have any other last minute shit you want to do in here?
Now we erected what Drew's mind is the primary source of the problem. He's ready to go. Jade?
Let's go.
Cool.
Okay.
That was
So
such an expensive set you destroyed. I can't believe this.
It's fine.
We'll just return to the past later.
Yep.
Y'all
Y'all start running through the woods. And I think this is like a bit of a flashback for everybody because, you know, you used to do this pretty regularly and you haven't in many, many years. And as you run through the woods, I think you all think of maybe different times where you had to go and fight Santa. Maybe some of you think about the very last time that you went to go and fight Santa. What are folks feeling as they make their way through? I meant emotionally, but sure, we could go with drunk.
Same thing.
All right. Yeah, as you make your way through the woods to the manhole cover, you climb down, close the cover behind you, and you start sprinting or riding your way through the sewers.
Shit, my ripstick, guys.
Yeah.
I think the thing Drew would realize is like the last time that like he ran through the woods was like only a couple days before Simone moved away, and reflect on their conversation about how like one of the trees would be the perfect spot to build a tree house, and then like pushes that out of his mind and keeps running with Jade and Minato.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. Anybody else?
I think, yeah, with Jade, it's just like it felt like kicked in muscle memory to where to go, and just like hope in her heart that this is the time that Rhea gets to come back.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you make your way to the factory, you know, it's typical that you have to go through from what I remember, at least, is you go through the computer chamber and then you go down, or you go to the computer chamber to check Charlie is there, and you see that she is sitting in that huge gamer style chair. Although she used to look so much smaller in it, she suits it better now. And there's a grim look on her face as she turns to look at all of you, and she looks at you specifically, Jade, and she goes, "I'm sorry. You were right. Mitchie, you were right." She shifts her gaze to Mitchie. Right, who's going in? All of you?
Send me in, coach. Also, I got you a cookie, and I pull out from my pocket a cookie and like a napkin, and it's a little smushed.
God.
I pull out the same like handful of cookies in napkin. Yo, we trust you to get it right this time.
Is that what you say word for word?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It has we trust you in there.
Simone had grabbed probably what was like a newer gaming controller or things like that from like their little battle, and they probably had it in their hand still, like pulling it out, and they're just like looking past Drew and said like, okay.
All right.
I think.
And gives Charlie saying like, "Oh, I think this is the newest edition. I thought you'd appreciate this." And clearly have stolen this, but it's just like, here you go.
Enjoy the stolen property.
Yeah, there's just like a little bit of a wry smile from Charlie on her end, and she just kind of like, it's like a cheers motion, kind of, but it's not actually cheers, but it's just like, she kind of like holds it up a little bit and just goes, "Thanks. Get down there. I'll set up the program." And she turns back to the computer and starts typing away. As she always does, in a way y'all never really understood, because this was like her deal.
It's a lot of binary. I don't get it.
It's fundamental. I do not get it.
I was like, I think Jade again spent a lot of time with Charlie in the technology and stuff as like backup just in case or something.
Yeah. You can see you Jade could notice over Charlie's shoulder. She's pulling up coordinates on the Lyoko map, and it's weird because it's like nothing's changed, but everything's changed, right? And you can see that the activated towers in the desert sector. You guys kind of already know where these towers are, so it's not super hard to find. And she's got a location set up for y'all that is going to be pretty close to your final destination. She doesn't want to put you right in the smack middle of it because there's definitely enemies ahead, but you know, she'll put you at a safe distance to like get in and formulate a plan and get out. All right. If anybody else has nothing left to say to Charlie, we're gonna go ahead and get you in the scanners.
As you just screamed.
I think Mitchie like was going to say something, and then as soon as Charlie like turned around in the chair, Mitchie was like, well, clearly this is a bad time. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I'll wait.
No. Yeah.
It'll have to wait till never. Bye.
It's like,
yeah, exactly that vibe.
What a move. Once like everyone's in the elevator, Jade be like, do you think we're all gonna look the same in there? Like look like back in the
I
house?
think I'm gonna be hotter. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
I'm looking the same.
Simone just like
Where's the person in the chat with the gay panic counter? I need you to update it.
Mazra at 4 now.
Yeah, so we get this montage of y'all going down in the elevator. You get into the scanner room. There are, thank you. We have 6 scanners in the scanner chamber, and the 5 of you each step into one of them, and you hear over the intercom, transfer Drew, transfer Jade, transfer Simone, transfer Minato, transfer Mitchie. And there's a just as she's going through your names and as she's going through the transfer, there is like a bitterness and a bit of fear in her voice. And you hear, you know, each of you are in your own individual chamber. You hear the computer start to whir around you as it takes effect, and you hear the final. There's like an inhale and an exhale, and then virtualization, and you open your eyes and you are in the desert sector of Lyoko.
And I'm very hot.
Yeah, what everyone's Lyoko forms look like?
I mean, I guess I can start because I ran my fucking mouth. So, in her Lyoko form, goes by a different name, but no one calls her that, but she gave herself a hero name.
I love that.
And it's Seraphina because that's an angel name. And she looks like if you took a K-pop idol and made them an angel. Because she's the idol. But, you know, it has like these like angel wings like tucked behind her, and like she has control, can spread them out. If you look close enough, you can see that there's like faint like digitation, if that makes sense, like binary if you like squint, but you have to squint. And like nice flowy like K-pop lady clothes. Her hair is longer and it's a bit lighter, and her eyes are now pink and they got heart little irises.
Incredible.
It's like the exact opposite of how she would dress in real life, which is like a lot of like hoodies and jeans and t-shirt, you know, like very like a little bit like androgynous mask gay, you know, but like still very femme. She likes to like tiptoe that line. This is extremely femme. Like in Lyoko, she is femme.
Yeah. Drew, what about you?
Yeah, Drew's has changed. Drew, when we were all younger, was mostly blue with like a wave icon. Now it's very half black, half white, with like the arm that's covered in the black having like just a weird black mist coming off of it. The only thing that stayed the same is the sigil in the middle, which is a compass with a wave going over it, marking that he likes to know where he's going, but he does not look as watery as he did as a child. He doesn't seem to have like that natural water affinity anymore. It seems to be something darker.
Oh, it's molasses.
Mitchie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mitchie's also looks different now. Before, her hero name affectionately was Dream Girl. She's always very dreamy in her head, follows her dreams, stuff like that. So she had like cloud motifs and things everywhere. She loves clouds, and that was like what her armor had designs and etched into it. And now everything's a little darker, a little more hectic. So it's more like storms everywhere and like lightning pulsing across the armor. And it's like huge, bulky armor. It makes her look like she is like 6'7". Like it's damn near mech shit. And you cannot see her face. It is like full helmet. You cannot see what's going on down there.
And Minato just got a shorter skirt. She just got sexy. Y'all got depressed. She got sexy.
We have half the party left. We might lean sexy. We don't know.
Depressed sexy can be a mood.
Yeah, sexy can be a mood.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's depression, but it is definitely trauma, and it's very much like no longer feeling simpatico with herself. Like it's like a very big disconnect. Right. So it's just very stormy, all storms. Her backpack that she was using to like knock shit over is now like a take-offable like shield that she can instead use the straps to her arm, and that's her weapon.
Cool. Simone.
I have to think of a hero name because these are so cute.
You don't have to think of a hero.
Oh no! It's been set. We have to.
A precedent exists now.
It does. Their playbooks or styles are like goth witch, and so their blanket hoodie like turns into like this cape that covers their like face until from here, just so you can just see her jaw down, and comes down to like a cape that comes around, and it looks very flowy because she still has hope. She has like there's a beacon to her, and all on her wrists everywhere down are these like black spiky little bracers all the way down to her long claws, and I'm gonna say like she has no plague from Dead by Daylight, like when she has like the crown all around it. She has like a crown of like black and like very long witch like claws. I'm gonna say this is the only one I can think of. Maybe her name when she's virtualized is Cersei.
Ooh. Okay. And Jade.
Yeah. Just imagine like Street Fighter kind of style type of character.
So slutty. Are you joining me in this?
No.
Damn it.
That's a long laugh to go with no.
Fuck.
No, that's the other. But no, like Jade would have like almost like a leather leather coat on, pretty high collar. She would have a gas mask on wrapped around her neck. Body's covered in like paint splatters. She has a utility belt with spray cans, almost like she's a graffiti artist type of style. Is her character art. Like, is she playing?
Sick. I look out of picture here. Everyone
like hers is
dark, and I'm a literal angel.
You are the odd one out.
She's wearing bright colors.
These pants are hot, if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, you hear Charlie come over. You guys have had regular communication, and Charlie comes over the comms and goes, be quick, but buy me a little bit of time. I have to find the old Return to the Past program. You've got a few meters ahead of you. It looks like a couple of crabs, 2, maybe 3. Be careful. Those guys hit hard. Don't forget. And,
I hit harder. Just kidding. I'm a support.
Good
Never
luck.
mind, it's the hardest.
Yeah, above the table, I'm going to say this to you now as keeper. I am going to say that you will have to be using or reestablishing, you're going to have to be using your power pool points to get the tower deactivated. Excuse me. So that means we're going to need at least 6 to make it happen, because it's going to be a combined total of the heroes in the party plus 1. Highly recommend using the We Can Do This Together move every time that someone makes some kind of attack or does some kind of a thing. Help each other out, and you will build up points. Also, make interesting choices, and I will probably reward you for making interesting choices. But yeah, so back into it. We get that. We see you all kind of gathered up and kind of just like assessing the lay of the land, and zooming forward along the path, we see a couple of those crabs kind of patrolling the tower, which is clearly activated. It's got those pulsations coming out of it. It's turned red and everything like that as it juts up into the sky with all that root-like looking structure around the base of it. What's the plan of attack here?
I want to bamf out my wings.
Okay.
And then look to the group and go, who wants uppies?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna just like kind of try to nudge.
I am not. Minato is not looking at Mitchie. She's looking vaguely at the group, but very much not making eye contact with Mitchie, being like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that and be normal, because what is going on with us? I cannot do that. Please don't say Mitchie. Please don't say Mitchie.
I'll get dropped on the crab.
Okay, sick!
Ooh, that is totally a vibe.
And then I have a thing that I have to roll to see if I can carry you.
Oh.
Because
well.
you can fly. Roll plus physical to carry someone with you. On a 10 plus, you can carry them with no problem. On a 7 to 9, you can carry them. But you leave yourself and your passenger open to danger.
Ooh, yep. Okay, go ahead and roll that one for me.
So, cool. We're open to danger.
Cool. Love that. That's a great way to start.
But I'm holding you. I didn't
You
fail.
are holding. And I imagine the size difference between Minato and Drew is hilarious. Like,
yeah.
He's probably like 6'1" or something, and you're what? 5'4"?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just carrying him.
I'm in heels though in this form.
Nice.
So maybe
And
like
don't do
5'6".
shit. Yeah.
So Minato,
She got
you
color.
threw uppies and take off towards the crabs. What I'm gonna let you guys do your move here, and then we're gonna see what everybody else is doing to participate. What's the vibe here? Are you just going to like go hella high up and just drop Drew on them to just be like a giant weight? Like what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay,
So we
plan.
have a cooperative
Cooperative relationship. Yep.
Yeah, that word. So, you know, I think it's more, so in the We Can Do This Together, I think it's, I've got your back, literally, I'm holding it,
Yeah, no,
as I then
100%.
throw him at the crabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Minato, and roll We Can Do This Together, plus physical. Please don't roll 6, we already have one broken relationship.
No, I
no.
rolled an 8, we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
8 is fine. 8 is great.
Yeah.
We love 8. Yeah, so you give your target +1 to their next roll, but you're gonna put yourself in danger, and I mean, I think we're just doubling up on the danger here in the fact that, like, your flying was already pretty rocky. Drew, you do gain 1 power point from Minato for them helping you.
I just throw you and I'm like, uh-oh, and I start to fall.
Yeah.
That threw me off track. I'm going to crash land now.
Yeah, it was a little, you didn't really account for like the sort of like what's the word that I'm looking for? The sort of like force that it was going to take to throw Drew. You were already having a hard time carrying him. The crabs have seen you and they were coming towards you anyway, and you were tossing Drew, and you just kind of like spin out of control for a little bit. Also, this was my bad. I should clarify. In Powered by the Apocalypse games, very rarely will you see initiative orders. So when you have a thing, do it. And you can also do multiple things at once. So if you have 2 things you want to do, I'm probably not going to say no unless it's outside of the realm of reason. Yeah.
I also have an ability called Quick, where I can get to wherever the fuck I see without having to do a thwart peril check. So As I
love that
spiral
for
out of
you.
control, I would like to very quickly find a spot to land and like breathe for 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Because I am
absolutely.
winded.
Yeah.
I can give you uppies. I'm not good at it. I have a 0 in physical.
I also mentioned
Yeah.
last we did it, we were literal children, where there was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that, like
Yeah,
pre-puberty
I'm like,
height
oh my
difference.
God.
Yeah.
Oh
Totally
my god,
changed.
he weighs like a grown man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Drew, you get flung at these crabs. What
Uh-huh.
you doing, boo?
In my mind, it's very much like you described, just falling from a height. But Drew can now manifest a sword and is just gonna like bring it out of his, like hold it in front of his chest, just like free falling, hoping to hit the crab in the center.
I'm free. Free
Yeah.
falling.
So go ahead and roll. That sounds like a clash to me. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
clash.
Another 12, so 14. Like, another 2 6s. And Maz, not to be worse at, I'm using a die to represent you, and it's working. I have a die for both of us, expecting it to be broken, and yet it's working.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
what is what's your damage with that?
I'm not going to do a wild, devastating attack to destroy the area, because that sounds like a bad idea right now. So I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
How do I roll
Sure.
damage? How does
So
damage work?
damage is typically based off of, unless your weapon gives you additional things, like it
My-
might have a tag that says like
Yeah, the
it
sword
deals
is
another.
sharp. So
Okay, so the sword is
sorry.
sharp, so that's gonna add +1. What is your physical?
2.
2, so that's gonna be a 3 total.
Okay.
And you rolled a 14 on
Yeah.
Clash.
Yeah.
So you have those options for your 12 plus, choose an enhanced effect instead. You can
Mhm.
inflict double damage if you wish, you can suffer no damage, all magical heroes get +1 forward, or you force the enemy to flee.
I think I want to double the damage.
Love that.
And
Cool.
then
You totally obliterated crab by yourself.
Oh, perfect. I don't need to do the part 2 then.
No.
Cool. I'd like to do that. Yeah, just full-ass man with sword falls from the sky and stabs a crab, and then does an amazing landing.
Yeah. No, it was wild. What I will say is you are right in the range of 2 of these other crabs.
Yeah.
And so they have their lasers and they fire off at you, and you are going to take 1 harm from each of them for a total of 2.
Not 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why did that not work? Update. There.
Alrighty. Who would like to go next?
I feel like Simone and Mitchie would like coordinate some things, like we can do this together kind of thing.
Yeah. absolutely.
How many are left? Like, are there any in a line or something like that?
There are now 2. There was like 3 kind of patrolling the tower. There are now 2 left, and now they're starting to. One of them is like on Drew's ass, and the other one is starting to rush towards y'all.
They would kind of seeing Mitchie, they would kind of call them to like corral them into like, hey, they're coming for us, go around. And in a, I don't know if the, well, I can do something, but it's a clash attack, but it's I want to coordinate it with also like we can do this together.
I think you can absolutely do
Well,
that.
I have a my shield can restrain, so I can stop one if you want to kill it.
Yeah, and I have a magic beam that I want to like help like you coordinate and like
Yeah.
Well, in
Yeah,
that
I
case,
can
to
do
me,
that.
it
Okay,
sounds
I
like
can-
Mitchie is doing the helping and would roll, we can do this together with probably plus physical, or we could also do plus mental and do 2 heads are better than 1, because you guys are kind of like planning and synthesizing together. And Simone, if you've got that beam you want to use, you can do that.
okay.
Sound good?
Okay, so we'll roll that we can do this together. Okay.
Yeah, and while Mitchie rolls for the folks at home, we can do this together as a cooperative move in Glitter Hearts. Depending on if you have a cooperative or competitive relationship with the person you're rolling for, the results can be slightly different. Either way, usually the person you're helping gets +1 to their power pool, and then depending on your die result, something happens.
So I got a 7 total.
Okay, 7 total is not bad at all. Do you have a cooperative or competitive
cooperative.
relationship? Cooperative. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're giving you're giving Simone +1 to her next roll, but you are putting yourself in danger, which makes sense. You were trying to restrain this thing with your shield. You're getting very up close and personal. I think what happens is these crabs have these long pincer legs, and you remember they could one-shot you sometimes by just stabbing down and stepping on you. And you got this shield to try to restrain them. You got 2 of the, like, 4 legs, so it is currently just, like, at your shield. You're pinned into place right now. Simone, go ahead and make your roll. And make sure you add 1 to your power pool that you got from Mitchie being so helpful and wonderful.
So we're at 3.
Got a 10.
Ooh, 10 is solid. And that's with your magic beam, right?
Yeah.
And that's... Is it just you're rolling a clash with it, or is there other effects?
Yeah, you
that
make a
happen
clash
with it?
attack.
Okay.
Roll plus mystical for the attack.
Roll plus
That's a 2d6 for the...
Yeah. Okay, so on a 10 plus, you're gonna do damage to the crab. It's gonna do damage to you, but you get to choose an extra effect. You either get to take +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hero. You get to inflict +1 additional harm. You get to suffer less harm for -1. You get to force the crab where you want them. You force them to drop something they are holding. Those are your options.
They, seeing the restraint, they will, give 1 forward to Mitchie. They'll take the harm. They're just trying to get them, collapse them together under this, like, dual force.
Does your beam have a listed, like, how much harm it does? Or does it say it's your physical, or...
Yeah, it's, I just rolled for it. It's roll plus mystical for the attack. So that is a 6 plus 2 for an 8.
No, so that was your attack roll, though. The beam itself, normally it'll say something along the lines of, like, oh, it does 3 harm, or it's, if not, it's
damage is equal to your mystical rating.
Oh, it's equal to your mystical rating? Ooh, okay, what's your mystical rating?
Plus 2?
Okay, cool, 2 harm, solid. This crab is hurting. You get it right on, you're aiming right around that sort of bullseye, like, Xana logo on top of its head, and you fire off this laser shot, and it goes wherever you want it to go. And it's doing very, very well. Jade, we haven't heard from you yet. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I think Jade will go after the crab that's chasing Drew to help out with that one. And I think what Jade would do is try to mess up the crab's vision to not see them coming to do a surprise attack by her taking the spray cans out of her utility belt and tossing them over to create a art cloud to obstruct vision.
Love that. So you were just causing distraction so Drew
Yes.
can punch harder. Cool. Rolla, we can do this together for me if you wouldn't mind. And that sounds... I'm gonna say do it with physical. It seems like I got your back. Yeah.
Sounds good. That is a 8.
Okay, on an 8, give your target +1. I mean, you're cooperative with Drew, if memory serves right, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So Drew, you get a +1 to your next roll. Jade, you're putting yourself in danger, my friend. And I think the danger comes in the form of the crab is now firing off wildly. So I don't think it's just necessarily putting you in danger, but it's putting everybody in danger because there's just random beams popping off. And I think one gets you in the shoulder and you take 1 harm. And you get kind of like knocked back a little bit.
Can I use Protect to try and take that harm for Jade?
You absolutely can.
Okay, so 2d6 plus physical.
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Nice. With Protect Someone. Oh, do you have a special thing that gives you Protect Someone with physical instead of Persona? Okay, cool. Just double checking.
And also, what's the other thing about it? When you take the Google Doc hates me. Nope.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Yeah, your options are essentially you on a 7 to 9. You have one of the options you can choose from. Redirect the attack to yourself is kind of what it sounded like. You can have the damage of the attack, which is essentially render it to 0. You can put the attacker in a bad position, giving an ally +1 forward. Or you can deal damage back to the attacker equal to your physical rating, minimum being a +1.
I'll drop it to 0. have it dominate.
Okay,
0.
cool. You have the damage. Describe how you deflect off this attack and stop it from hitting Jade.
Very much like the same way that, like, as I'm doing my backflip off of the first crab, seeing this one spraying wildly, just takes the sword, like, puts it in front of Jade's face, so it, like, shoots off of there somewhere else.
No, like, thanks, Drew.
I got you. You're not getting hurt.
Damn.
Also, why are you running up so close to the crabs? You know you're not supposed to be close to the crabs.
How am I gonna help?
I don't know. Let's go in and hide and help.
I'm pinned under a crab. Could I attempt to kill it?
You absolutely can, and I believe you have a +1 forward to whatever you decide to put that towards. So go off, Mitchie. What do you got?
Cool. I will go off. Actually, that's up to the dice. I don't know if I'm about to go off.
To the dice, unfortunately.
Lord, please
Dice
help me
go off. Dice go off.
You're forgetting about all these.
That could be better. Wait, what do I add to this?
If you are you trying to?
This is Flash, right?
Yeah.
Or is this
if it's Flash, it's
what is this?
So what is you're trying to attack the monster? You want to do damage to it? You want to harm it, right?
Well, I'm trying to get it off of me so I'm no longer pinned. And, like, if it kills it in the process, great. But, like, I'm using my shield to get it
I mean, here's the thing. Either way, thwart, peril, or clash, you're rolling with your physical. So if you're trying to just get out of there, I'm going to say it's thwart, peril. If you're trying to hurt it while you're on your way out, I would say it's clash.
I will just try to get out of there because I rolled so low. Okay. And I have moves that allow me to use my mystical instead. Okay. I have magical assistance, so I can use mystical, and I also have float like a butterfly, so that's +3, which puts my 4 at a 7.
Not bad. Okay, I get to offer you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or an extra price to pay. Okay, Mitchie, you're gonna get out of this, but you're absolutely gonna get stabbed by one of these crabs. So if you stay put, you won't get stabbed, but if you do try to make a move for it, I guess I'm giving you a hard choice. You're gonna get stabbed, and you're gonna risk getting devirtualized. Depending on how well they hit. I am gonna roll for it.
Okay, so I can stay pinned and not get stabbed, or I can get stabbed and possibly
get devirtualized.
Okay, I think in this moment, like, struggling under this crab, I, like, my instinct is to, like, shove and get out, but I see its big leg coming down.
It gets a little too close.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't think Mitchie feels like she has any value in the real world anymore. So she can't risk getting devirtualized.
Hell no.
So she's instead going to just hold it and trust that her friends will get her out.
Can I do what we can do this
together?
Like
Before we do a lot more, I have a question.
Okay. Pause. What's the question?
I keep forgetting about these cooperative +1s. It would have brought the attack to save Taylor to a 10, which allows me to do 2 things. Can I just give that crab the 2 damage I would have done?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so crab takes 2 damage then.
Cool.
Now everyone can be sad. I was like, I want to help, but I don't want to get into that scene, but I do have a question because I keep forgetting I have so many +1s.
I have all these ones everywhere.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
So can I pick up the crab? Is that possible, illustrious?
You
keep her alive.
So here's the thing, Minato, you've got great visual, and you can absolutely see what's going on here because you're flying, or you've been flying, and you're used to being attuned to
I can show you the world.
Anyway, Disney, don't sue me.
That wasn't 10
yeah.
seconds.
I'm gonna say you can absolutely attempt to lift the crab, and if you want to roll, we can do this together with I've got your back and see how well you can lift the crab. You can certainly try. You might be able to, like, cow tip it, you know?
Hey, yo, crab, fuck off! Like a bajillion. That is a 10.
A 10, and you're rolling this for Mitchie, who you have a competitive relationship with, correct?
Yeah, you and your target game +1 to your next roll.
Okay, yeah, so you guys each get +1 to your next roll. Mitchie, you get another power point. Make sure that is in your pool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say with that 10 plus, I'm not gonna say you like lift this crab up into the sky, but you managed to lift it up enough that it's been stabbing down at Mitchie. You've given Mitchie a clear path to get the fuck out of there.
Go, 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 go. This is so fucking heavy. Why is it heavy?
I roll. I just start log rolling out of there.
Barrel rolls.
Okay.
Who wants to go next? What are you doing?
Don't think much of this. I'm just holding a crab now.
Simone gives a like look to Mitchie, like how, oh my god, like it's a face. Like usually they have a mask on in the non-virtual world, but here their faces like, how dare you even contemplate like leaving my side? And they're like, they go to the is that crab still alive?
Yeah, both crabs are still currently alive.
I'm actively holding it, and I'm very much like
great.
Simone was in the air holding it, being like, what have I done? What have I done?
Wait, ooh, Simone. Since I rolled out, can I tap my shield so I can boost you? Can we work together so I can like get you to like fling you up there?
That's some Captain America type shit, and I'm here for it.
That's America's ass.
Yeah, I see the rolling, and as I'm jumping onto the shield, I just give that look like, we're gonna talk about this later, but it's fine.
If you would like to roll another, we can do this together for Simone, while Simone does her attack. Go for it.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this? Excuse me, Your Honor, is this real? That if I roll low enough, our relationship breaks?
Yeah, that's the one caveat. Mm-hmm.
I would not have decided to work together if I had known that. I haven't rolled yet, but like, god dang. Oh, it's fine, double sixes, so that's...
Yeah, okay, you're great. Oh, that's
statistically you're likely to get a 7.
Yeah,
Like,
let's say. Cooperative relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So for that one, on a 12 plus, let's see, your target gets +1 to their next roll, and you and your target add 1 to your power pool. And I think that means that Simone gets 2. I think that means Simone now, instead of just getting the 1, because the character you're aiding always gains 1 power point, I'm pretty sure the added benefit is that Simone gets a secondary power pool point. Which is kind of dope. That's how I'm going to interpret it, at least. Dope.
Okay.
Destroy these fuckers and deactivate the tower.
Yeah, they you see them like have a like cards and the symbols like shooting out of them, more like card captor Sakura kind of vibes. And we'll do a hex. I have a +1 too, right? So because that was a bad roll. I have a 7, which is great.
Nice. And this is with hex?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to read the...
They're like, I think I can hold one on a 7 to 9, and the one I want to do damage, but I also want to slow the target and so that any like clash actions get a +1 against the target too.
I will tell you this: if you use the 1 harm, it'll explode. The crab will be done, because I'm pretty sure you guys already did like 3 harm to the sucker. So
yeah. Okay, yeah, just yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do it. Yep.
Yeah, we do. We see Simone do this like super badass like a witchy hex. What does your hex look like that just obliterates the shit out of this crab?
I just see all the different cards coming alive and just circling them, and since it's doing the damage, it looks like you just see like slices in the air, going through them like little like pins on a doll kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah. We just watch it like slice after slice after slice go through the crab, and it just falls apart and then devirtualizes, essentially. Bursts into a cloud of pixels. Coming back to Drew and Co. on the last crab. What are we doing, fam?
Jade, you wanna stab it or you want me to?
I want to stab.
Go for it.
Jade said, I'm angry. Let me stab.
Yeah, let me fight.
Do a stab.
So this is the crab on the ground, right? Not
Yeah. We got one last crab that's right in front of the tower.
Cool. Yeah. Now, next question: how Jade will stab?
You can punch. You don't necessarily have to stab. But I don't.
Yeah.
I don't remember what your weapons are off the top of my head. But you know.
Can I have your back and hype you up to do a stab?
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's more emotional support than physical support.
Oh, that's
but
not efficient,
unless you're
okay.
also going to punch with Jade, in which case that would definitely be physical.
Yeah, like
Together.
very much like standing on the other side. Like you
Oh.
say, "Oh, I want to do this." Like we'll direct, like mimic what you should do to show you what it should be.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Cute.
Okay.
Love this.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. We'll help out with physical, Drew.
Okay, so that is a 5.
Or I'm sorry, we
But-
did it together.
It becomes a 7, but also because of my greatness at being a coach, I can't roll below a 7 on a physical. I've got your back.
Bless!
Yeah.
Oh god, I love this.
I
Okay.
am such a good leader. I can't fail when doing physical things.
And y'all are cooperative. Jade, you did a PowerPoint. And Jade, get +1 to your next roll. Drew, you are putting yourself in danger because you're hyping your friend up, but that seems
Yeah,
normal.
let's
You're
do it.
gonna take like 2 beams to the face, and you're gonna take 2 harm.
Okay.
Jade, what do you do?
Yeah. Jade is about to
Drew's
be-
got him distracted. What you doing?
Yeah. Jade is about to be like darting towards it. There's like, as she's like running, she leaves like trails of like paint splatter on the ground instead of just a thing that's just on her avatar. As she just zooms in and just went to go punch right into like up in the air and try to land on top to punch and the same thing.
Nice.
The Santa symbol.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a roll plus physical for me to clash. And add any of your bonuses, like the +1 that you just got, and anything else you might have.
Cool. That would be a 10.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, 10 total. I think. Oh shoot! I just closed the move, and I didn't need to close the move. All right, on a 10 plus, you're both gonna do damage to each other. You do damage equal to your weapon or your physical stat, depending. For your extra effect, do you want to take +1 forward or give +1 forward? Do you want to inflict extra harm, suffer less harm, force them where you want them, or force them to drop something they're holding?
Extra harm.
Alright, so you got another +1 harm. What is your base harm? It's either your physical stat or your weapon.
That's 1.
Okay, so you're gonna do a total of 2 harm. That's exactly what you needed. You come down on this crab, and it just explodes into a sad cloud of pixels. There are none left, leaving all of you free to enter the tower and participate in the deactivation program. And I believe you have more than 6 power pool points between all of you. Since we don't have an Aelita in this group, right? What does it look like as you circle up to deactivate the tower? Like, I'm assuming you all run in through that, like, it's weird because you all have to go in through like the outside wall in like a slow-mo fashion, but like as you get into the middle, what does it look like as you prepare to enter the code to end this?
I like to imagine we all had like assigned stances where we'd all stand, and Drew and Simone. It used to be like Simone, Drew, Jade, and Drew has moved to not be between Simone and Jade.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Ow.
Seeing that,
Have
I
you
fly in the
considered-
middle.
Ow.
Not a part of that.
And
they
actually, you know
go
what?
back
You make-
to
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna add a detail here just to make it hurt a little bit extra, and add my own flavor to the world of Lyoko. There are like 6 pads for everyone to stand on, and so there is one empty one when you all circle up. Just to add a little extra hurt.
Ouch.
Rude. Fuck
30
you.
Minus 1 harm.
Take harm.
Are we standing like facing away or in like forward? Like, are we looking at each other, or are we like at stations facing away?
I'll leave that up to you guys.
I thought it'd be like stations, because that's just how the show works. You just put your hand up, a screen pops up, your name, and it's code.
Okay, so
the
I'm
stations
gonna
could
stand...
be facing towards everyone, though. They could be.
Yeah.
They could in the center.
We could
hollow
face each
table.
other.
Yeah.
Hurt more.
Yeah.
Just see.
Yeah, we'll just see each other.
Not looking at anyone.
I'm
I'm
just
just.
to Simone for sure. Simone's not going to be. No, that was not okay. Drew, we're going to talk about that later. I'm standing next to Simone, but I'm looking straight at Minato as I put
I'm
my
not
hand
looking
down.
at anyone. I'm just like,
That's for the best.
I risked my life for her, and we're complicated.
Jade already has her
the-
hand on the pad, just ready.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
Jade about this later in our room.
Simone just comes back. They go to the same spot that they were used to, like them returning back to, you know, like moving back, and this feeling of like, okay, like Drew was like always their next door neighbor, and seeing
took my
Drew
fucking
move
spot.
away.
Like, dude, what?
They'll type a little faster to get out of the situation, and they're just looking at Drew through the lines of like the code and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If anyone has nothing else they're going to add, I'm going to have Charlie interrupt here. You all circle up, and actually, I'd like everyone to close their eyes for me, because we're going to put this to a vote. You hear Charlie come over the intercom and go, "So, we're going back, right? And if you agree, please raise your hand." Okay. All right. And you hear some typing as the code activates, and Charlie goes, "Return to the past. Now." And there's this whoosh of light as the tower is deactivated. It emanates from the factory and cloaks over the school. And we come back to the beginning of orientation day as people are moving in. And the odd thing about being the person in the chair is that you don't necessarily get to remember what happened in Lyoko and what happened prior to Lyoko. So we come back to the moment where Simone and Mitchie are catching up in their dorm, and you hear a door open behind you across the hall, and you see Charlie standing there. And she kind of just looks awkwardly at you guys and goes, "Hey."
I stand up and I walk straight up to Charlie, and I think you see like her clenching her fist, so it might look aggressive, but it's not supposed to be. She's like really concentrating on making sense. I think she thinks these words are very important, and she doesn't want them to come out wrong. So she comes up way too close and goes, "I have really missed you. I'm really sorry that everything happened. I don't want that to happen again. Can we get everyone together and try to fix it? Because I miss Rhea."
You see tears well up in Charlie's eyes, and I think she's kind of rendered speechless, but she just kind of like nods a little bit. And I think the first words out of her mouth are, "I thought you hated me."
No, I was going to paint your door.
Yeah, and
Mitchie, that
we
doesn't
could
sound
never
as
hate
productive
you.
as helpful as you think it does.
Well, yeah.
I
that
think
happens.
out of all the things that Mitchie could do, painting doors sounds brilliant. We
I
could
don't
match.
think we're allowed, but if you guys want to help me wallpaper my door, I'd really like that. And that's where we're going to cut away for now. Cue post credits. We do see like a little montage of you guys like getting together and catching up, but we might get into the details of that more next time. thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. Follow the Records of the Realms account for updates as to when these streams are happening. If you haven't seen the promo graphic already, we've got another session happening in October, and then I think the remainder of them happen in November. Or do we have 2 more in October?
Next week, Wednesday, we have one in October.
Next week, Wednesday, we have one. Cool. So any Wednesday sessions will be happening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Sunday sessions will be happening at noon. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna get out of here. Before we end, please announce yourselves one more time, who you are, where people can find you. If you have a project coming up that you're super hype about, now is the time to share it. Starting with Sachi, because we're gonna do reverse intro order. I'm sorry. It's a personal attack. I'm real sorry.
I feel personally slighted. Hi, my name is Sachi, or Versace, and my pronouns are she, her. I create various forms of content across the interwebs. A thing coming up is I create a thing called Project Producer TTRPG. It's just an AP channel. A lot of people here are gonna be in it at some point. Scheduling is hell. Look out for stuff whenever it's out. Can't give you a date anymore. I give up.
That's so valid, true.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Sean. He, him. You can find me.
Sean. God,
You're good.
These name labels are gonna kill me.
It's not just like We'll talk about this off screen. It's sad.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after. I can be found as Help Action Needed across the interweb, including here on Twitch. Things to shout out between like now and the next time we'll all hopefully see each other. Tonight over on HamPod's Twitch channel, Taylor and I will be in a Kids on Bikes, Dads on Mowers game of Five Nights at Freddy's, where we're trapped in Chunky Cheese. So that's fun. And also, if you're into adult novels, this Saturday at 6 Central will be Ghost Chat stream number 2. If you don't know about Ghost Chat, great time to stop by and learn about some weird books we read. That's all.
Smut books?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
I sent my friend robot porn like yesterday. So
last one was all Monster and Object.
Nice.
This week's theme is Halloween.
Incredible. Meadow.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. I've been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. She, they pronouns. You can find me at Howdy Love Darlin across all the things. This upcoming Monday is the final episode of Babes Lost in the Woods, an Over the Garden Wall inspired mini arc that is being run over on Girls Run These Worlds, which has been really fun. The VODs are out, so you can catch up. You have no excuse. I'll find you. Then all my other little projects will be announced at a later date, so keep tuning back in here so that I can tell you about them. Also because I'm having a lot of fun with this group, and I want you to keep watching us play this game.
Pause. Good lord. Sorry.
Good, you're good.
I'm gonna do it.
No, you're fine. Like, it's totally fine. Hi, y'all. I'm Maz, or Megan, if I run a couple of games over at StarCrawl RPG, and there's a lot of things coming up, which the dates are not coming to my brain, but the best way to find out is checking out my socials at It's Mozzarella, all over Instagram, everything. That's where I usually post them or repost something where I'm doing something or running something for StarCrawl RPG. And also do voice acting for TTRPGs and games. So if you need a voice for an AI, I can help. But yeah, otherwise, yes, same as Mitchie/Meadow said, come back here and hang out with us again for more information, because this group is already like, oh, I love it. The vibes, beautiful.
Taylor.
Hey, I'm Taylor, aka Funky Taylor. I've been playing Jade all day, and got the Five Nights at Freddy's game, and then on tomorrow I'll be in a Widow's Web game where it's basically a lot of dark elves in a Hunger Games labyrinth, fighting your party, killing each other and stuff on Boss Jellybean's channel. So there's like 8 of us, and see who will rise to the top and be crowned as Loft's heir thing. Yeah.
Loft heir thing.
You know, everyone has an heir thing.
Yeah, heir thing.
I'm also an heir thing as the firstborn in my family.
I'm an airbender now.
All right.
I am playing an airbender, so that is funny.
Incredible. And I have been your keeper, Mel. You can find me on most socials once again as Melloette. That's like spell the word mellow, subtract the W at like etiquette. And you can also catch me on the Storyteller Squad, where I play world's biggest bitch Ariel Valentine and world's sweetest witch Amity Starnbrook. Things are happening. There's a heist going on right now, so tune into that one because I'm real proud of it. And we will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.